It's time for Monett High School Sports on MHSCubs.com. Tonight's game is sponsored by Vaughn Dirtworks, ASI Architectural Systems Incorporated, Nestle Road and Roberts, Race Brothers Farm and Home Supply, Davis & Time for Monett High School Sports on MHSCubs.com. Missouri Farm Bureau. Tonight's game is sponsored by Corporate Solutions, Vaughn Dirtworks, Lawrence County Records, ASI Architectural, Marionville Power Sports, First State Bank, Circle M Meats, Bennett Wormington Funeral Home, EFCO, Stay Clear, Wild Wild Lights, Shane's Heating and Air, Grand Tire, Jimmy Mitchell Motors, Coast to Coast, Tyson Foods, Scott Smith Farmers Insurance, Play Power, Freedom Bank of Southern Missouri, Price Cutter, the CPA Group, Wintech, Randall Mosry and Randall, Andy Brandt Shelter Insurance, Industrial Machine and Engineering Company, Quick Draw Gun, Morton Buildings, Buchanan Funeral Home, Great Dave's Coffee, Crown Double K Realty, Monett Mufflers and More, Kay's Floral Affair and Gardens, High Five Sports Grill, Jack Henry, Jim Bass Electric and Refrigeration, Jamie Lenz, Joe's Tree Service, Home Shield Pest Control, The Washery Laundromat, Sonic Drive-In, Danae's Virtual Desk, Rollo Insurance, Schreiber Foods, Lili Asian Buffet and Dining, Cox Health, Monett Athletic Booster Club, Remax Properties, Glaus Family Dentistry, Windmill Ridge Golf Course, Prime Cut, Jim Haston Edward Jones, Tombstone Solutions, Advanced Jiffy Machine Products, and K Concrete. Now celebrating his 40th year of sports play-by-play broadcasting, here is Missouri Sports Hall of Fame broadcaster Mike McClure.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Monett High School. This is Mike McClure. Welcome to tonight's high school basketball game between the Clever Blue Jays and the Monett Cubs. Clever, an overall record of 8-6, coached by Sean Price in his second season. Monett, an overall record of 8-8. The Cubs are coached by Andrew Ballack in his second season. Clever's last ball game was January 18th. They took third place in the Crane tournament. They defeated Sparta 38-30. Monett had a non-conference game on the road last night. They lost at Branson 79-62. We will come back and start our pregame visit with Monett basketball coach Andrew Ballack after this timeout. You're listening to Monett Cub Basketball on MHSCubs.com.
Vaughn Dirtworks, family-owned and operated since 1959, is the leader in southwest Missouri in excavation work, including dozer work and hauling. They salute the area student-athletes. We appreciate the extra effort to excel in both academics and athletics. Best wishes for a successful season from everyone at Vaughn Dirtworks, north of Monett on Highway H. Call 417-235-7700.
Architectural Systems Incorporated's mission is to serve as a full-service partner to our customers in the commercial construction industry. We will continually strive to improve, meet, or exceed our commitment to provide the highest quality products and on-time delivery. Our goal is to be your single source for everything from engineering to finished product. ASI is expanding. Apply online at asi-mo.com/careers. ASI is an equal opportunity employer.
Construction is underway at the current office building of Nestle Road and Roberts Optometrists, a member of Vision Source at 5th and Cleveland in Monett. We are excited to announce our building renovation is in progress. Please pardon our mess while we remodel. When the renovation is complete in early 2025, the name of our clinic will change to Roberts Family Eye Care. What won't change is our promise to bring you superior personalized optometry services. Call 417-235-5250.
Race Brothers Farm and Home Supply carries a complete line of farm and home supplies, including clothing, electrical, plumbing, lawn and garden, outdoor power equipment, tools, truck accessories, pet supplies, cattle handling equipment, farm fencing, toys, and much more. You'll find your service outstanding whether your needs are for home or acreage in the country. Family owned and operated since 1971, Race Brothers features 3 locations, including Springfield, Carthage, and South Highway 37 in Monett. You'll like the way we do business. Tell a friend.
Monett Cub basketball sponsored in part tonight by Vaughn Dirt Works, hauling and excavation work since 1959. ASI Architectural Systems Incorporated, locations in Monett, Aurora, and Granby, hiring at all 3 locations. Nessa Road and Roberts Optometrists, 3 convenient locations. Monett, Mount Vernon, and Shell Knob. Again, the Monett location undergoing their building expansion, building renovation, hope to be completed around the middle part of March. You can, for all your family eye care needs, Dr. J.D. Roberts, Dr. Michael Roberts, Dr. Aubrey Roberts, currently serving you in Mount Vernon and Shell Knob. And Race Brothers Farm and Home Supply, family owned since 1971. You'll like the way they do business. Tell a friend. Starting our pregame visit with Andrew Ballack, Monett and Clever tonight. Cubs coming off a loss on the road last night to the Branson Pirates, 79-62. A nice comeback in the fourth quarter, but obviously just a lot of turnovers the first 3 quarters accounted for the difference of the ball game, I thought.
Yeah, 100%. We had 16 turnovers in the first half. That usually led to runouts or good looks from Branson. They're a good team. They hit, 9 or 10 threes last night. So if you combine the turnover layups and then those 9, 10 threes, it doesn't really bode well for you. But they're a great team. They did a good job. Tough one for us, but we're ready to bounce back tonight.
Good. When it happens again, when you play another physical team, do your kids learn from those mistakes? Do they realize they got to take better care of the basketball and just be stronger?
Yeah, that's the hopes. Yeah, and that's the thing. It's just you just got to be strong with the ball. You got to value it. Got to be able to change your pace as a point guard, fast to slow, slow to fast, so you're not predictable. But yeah, just value on the ball. Hopefully, we take much better care of the ball tonight. Gets Clever. So,
would you like to have a couple days practice, or is it okay to play back-to-back games? I know you just came off 3 games in the Crane tournament. Just your thoughts on this time of year. You like practice or you like games?
I mean, I'm sure the players love the games. I was telling one of my assistant coaches, this is our third straight. The Varsity group. This is our 3rd straight game without a practice. Yeah. So, I mean, it is what it is. It's January. We know what we need to do. X's and O's type of stuff. We know what we need to do. Play hard. If we just play hard, control what we can control, and everything usually falls in place. So I would love a few more practices as a coach, but it's our schedule. So let's throw the ball up and see what happens.
We will continue our pregame visit with head coach Andrew Ballack in a minute on MHSCubs.com.
Established in 1978, Davis & Son has become a well-known and respected name in the plumbing, heating, and air service industry. We built a reputation for excellence that stands the test of time. Since 2023, under new ownership, we've continued to expand our offerings, providing year-round comfort solutions for homes, commercial spaces, and industrial facilities throughout Southwest Missouri. For plumbing, electrical, heating, and air, call Davis & Son at 417-235-6688.
Founded in 1961, Bass Equipment provides the world's most complete line of rabbit and small animal equipment. For over 60 years, Bass Equipment continues to be the most experienced and knowledgeable manufacturer in the industry. Visit their website, bassequipment.com, or call 235-7557. Bass Equipment proudly manufactures their products at 607 17th Street in Monett.
We are Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance, and we're here for all of life's wins. Like when you get a new car, or new boat, or new driver, or when your son moves out but your mom moves in, or you find out you're expecting again, or when one rental property turns into 2, then 20, or you realize they're all in Tornado Alley. Life is full of life events. Make sure you have the right policy for each of life's wins.
See Lance Metlock, your Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent in Monett. And if you're in Missouri, he's got you covered.
Founded in 2002, 3D Corporate Solutions at 601 North 13th Street in Monett is one of the nation's leading providers of pet food ingredients. At the core of our business is a value-added, all-encompassing package not available anywhere else in the industry. Our partners choose us time and again because we resourcefully offer them a comprehensive array of products and services. Our team's professional experience allows 3D Corporate Solutions to create, produce, and manage all aspects of pet food ingredients for each unique partner's specific needs.
Monett Cub basketball sponsored in part by Davis & Son for plumbing, electrical, heating, and air. Call them at 417-235-6688. Bass Equipment at 607 17th Street. Lance Metlock, Missouri Farm Bureau at 100 Chapel Drive. If you're in Missouri, he's got you covered. And 3D Corporate Solutions, a leading provider of pet food ingredients. We continue our pregame visit with Andrew Ballack, Monett and Clever. The Blue Jays coming in at 8-6 under second-year head coach Sean Price. They won 11 games last year. They've got some wins this year over Marshfield, Cassville, Marionville, Walnut Grove, Ava, Marionville, Sparta, to name just a few. What do you see about Clever on film?
Yeah, Clever's a good team. They play extremely hard. We've seen them, obviously in the tournament. We didn't play them, but we saw them a couple times in person. But they sit down and guard you man-to-man. They play really hard. They're in the gaps. They talk. They're physical when you get downhill on a drive, and then when you get towards the rim. So you gotta play strong. You gotta play through the physicality. Play strong at the rim, and don't worry about fouls. Don't go in looking for fouls. But they're a good team, led by a few really good players. So, I'm just looking forward to the battle tonight.
Let's talk about Lucas Peoples, their leading scorer from last year, 14 points per ball game. He's hit 33 threes this year, averaging 15 points per ball game. Does he try to do it outside? Does he like to penetrate? What do you see about him on film?
Yeah, he does a little bit of both. We can't allow him to do. We know he's going to score a little bit. He's a great player. Great scorer, and they do. Coach does a good job getting him looks, and his teammates do a good job getting him the ball when he needs it. So if we can limit him, run him off the three-point line, limit his good looks from outside, we think with our length inside, it'll help us cause him to struggle around the rim. So that's run him off the line and hope to make him tough, have some tough finishes out around the rim.
Their leading rebounder is a guard. He's 6'1", Xavier Robinson, 62 rebounds on the year, averaging 10 points per ball game. What do you see about him on film?
Yeah, the rebounds, he's extremely active. That's what I was going to say, so it's not a surprise that he leads the team in rebounds. He's a good athlete as well, 6'1", so he's got some decent length. But he's a good athlete, good shooter, so we can't lose him, right? We can't just focus on Peebles and lose him tonight because he can get hot and get going. Those two guys are really good players, and they have a lot of good complementary players around them. So a well put together team should be a good battle.
We'll wrap up our visit with Andrew Ballack after this timeout on MHSCubs.com.
Bigger is Better, Lawrence County Record and Continuing the Monett Times is the new title of the weekly newspaper that now covers Berry County and Lawrence County. The advertisers, new readers, and original readers alike see the value in the merged product and its wealth of information. Subscription options include print edition, online edition, or both. Lawrence County Record can also handle your printing needs. Call 417-466-2185 or stop by 312 South Hickory Street in Mount Vernon or go online, lawrencecountyrecord.com.
If the American dream of homeownership is your dream too, it can become a reality with realistic goals, sound advice, careful planning, and a clear understanding of the costs involved. First State Bank's experienced mortgage lenders are available every day to answer your questions and guide you through this process and keep you informed before and after you've completed the mortgage closing. Need help planning your new home purchase? Contact First State Bank with locations in Purdy, Monett, Pierce City, and Cassville. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
At Circle M Meats, our mission is to provide and produce premium quality, sustainably sourced meats. We use our state-of-the-art dry aging facility to enrich the meat's natural flavor and elevate your dining experience. Circle M Meats offers excellent cuts of beef, pork, chicken, and wild-caught seafood. We offer the largest and finest assortment of dry-aged steaks in Missouri. Stop by 602 North 17th Street, across from Monett High School, or shop online, circlemmeats.com.
Bennett Wormington Funeral Home was established in 1946 on the foundation of personal, professional, and compassionate service to Monett and the surrounding communities. The mission of Bennett Wormington Funeral Home is to provide the highest quality of care to the families they serve. They are always available to sit down and discuss any needs you may have. Call 235-3141 or stop by Bennett Wormington Funeral Home at 216 2nd Street in Monett.
Monett Cub basketball, sponsored in part by the Lawrence County Record, the weekly newspaper, print edition or online edition, the best of both worlds. First State Bank, ask for Casasa checking, earn high interest, get cash back. Circle M Meats, you can taste the difference. They're located at 602 North 17th Street, right across the street from Monett High School. Their phone number, 417-405-1112. They feature Missouri's largest selection of dry-aged steaks, also outstanding selection of chicken, pork, and seafood. Bennett Wormington Funeral Home, Rick Wormington and his staff at 216 2nd Street. We wrap up our visit with Andrew Ballack. Monett and Clever defensively for the Cubs tonight. Start out in a zone again, or how do you think you'll do best against Clever tonight?
Yeah, I think start out in the zone, use our length inside, so they struggle to finish at the rim. Run those two guys that we just talked about, Peebles and Robinson. Run them off the line. Don't let them get any easy open looks in the zone, and then make them finish. 10, 12, 14-foot shots, or even around the rim, over our length. So I think zone's good. It's been good for us. It's been really good for us in that tournament. Obviously, Branson kind of shot us out of it last night, but it's going to happen. So come out and do what we've done the last couple weeks, and then we'll see what happens.
What I respect about Clever, they've got a winning record on opponents' floors and a winning record on neutral floors. They're 3-2 on opponents' floors, 4-2 on neutral floors. They've only had the 3 home games, so this is a team that has success on the road. Take that into account tonight.
Yeah, I mean, that's a testament to the guys, their group, and then their coach getting them prepared. And they play defense, and the old saying, defense travels. So they really do a really good job guarding, keeping the score low. It always gives them a chance. So, I mean, if we can have some success around the rim, getting the ball there, and hopefully hit a few outside shots, if we can get the game in the 50s for us, then I think we'll put ourselves in a good position.
Andrew, thank you. Good luck tonight.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
It's Monett basketball coach Andrew Ballack. We will take a look at the starting lineups in a minute on MHSCubs.com.
As part of Apogee's architectural framing systems, the FCO brand is excited for new opportunities to build on its commitments to technology, innovation, and total satisfaction by keeping pace with the evolving needs of its customers. We want you to be a part of our team in the Monett manufacturing facility. Apply online, fcocorp.com/aboutus/careers. Apogee's architectural framing systems is an equal opportunity employer.
Keep your property looking new with professional exterior cleaning services from Stay Clear. Need your windows cleaned? Do you need help with soft washing services? From roofs to driveways, Stay Clear is your preferred expert. They also offer professional pressure washing services that are sure to make your property shine. We are here to make your home or business look its best. See our 5-star reviews on Facebook. For your free estimate, call 417-669-5107 or go online to stayclearllc.com.
Take the guesswork out when you're looking to replace your HVAC system or looking to install your heating, ventilating, and air conditioning system for new residential or commercial construction. Hire the professionals at Shane's Heating and Air, family owned and operated since 1946. They specialize in geothermal and conventional HVAC systems. They feature Trane products for conventional systems and Bosch for ground source systems. Call Shane's Heating and Air, 417-235-6183. In business for over 75 years.
Don't drive with worn-out tires. Grand Tire has 4 convenient locations, including Joplin, Aurora, Cassville, and 408 East Commercial on Highway 37 in Pierce City. Grand Tire offers quality car, truck, light truck, and farm tires at competitive prices with fast, friendly service. For longer-lasting tires, remember to check the tire pressure frequently, inspect the tread depth, check for uneven tire wear, and regularly rotate your tires. For one of the area's largest selection of tires, stop in today at Grand Tire.
Monett Cub basketball on MHSCubs.com, brought to you by FCO. For over 70 years, the FCO brand has provided premium architectural aluminum windows, curtain walls, storefront, and entrance systems to the commercial construction market. Come work in the Monett manufacturing facility. Stay clear at 417-669-5107 for outstanding exterior cleaning services. Whether you need windows cleaned, maybe you need your sidewalk power washed, your siding on your house power washed, they do a wonderful job. Affordable pricing. They will make everything look better than brand new. Shane's Heating and Air, 3 generations serving your heating and air needs since 1946. Give Marcus and Sandra a call, 417-235-6183. And Grand Tire, locations in Pierce City, Cassville, Aurora, and Joplin. Grand Tire reminding you, don't drive with worn-out tires. Mike McClure back at Monett High School. It's the Monett Cubs and the Clever Blue Jays on the original schedule. This game was scheduled for late February, but Clever will be in the Class 3 district tournament that week. They were Class 4 last year. They dropped back down to Class 3, so they had to move the ball game to tonight on January 21st. For the Cubs, it's a 3-game week with a loss at Branson last night, hosting Clever tonight, and going to a really good Bolivar Liberator team on Friday night. For Clever, they have not played since the third-place game in the Crane tournament. They defeated Sparta 38-30, and they will go to Ava on Friday night. The Cubs coming in averaging 52 points per ball game, giving up just 54. Clever averages 47, but they only give up about 47 points per ball game. They play very good defense, and we'll see if the Cubs can bounce back from kind of a rough performance last night in that loss to the Branson Pirates, 79-62. We'll have more pregame coverage coming up in a moment.
For 50 years at Jimmy Mitchell Motors, my family has been dedicated to making our customers the best deal. We work to combine a low price with a great selection of quality vehicles and top-rated customer service to give you the best buying experience. Our focus is to make sure you're satisfied with your purchase. That's what kept us in business for 50 years, and we're committed to continuing on that tradition. At Jimmy Mitchell Motors, we're serious when we say nobody beats our deal.
Coast to Coast is proud to carry Steel equipment, and we're proud that much of Steel's legendary gasoline-powered outdoor equipment from trimmers to chainsaws is built right here in America, working as hard as you do to get the job done. Coast to Coast, 500 South Kyler in Monett. A majority of Steel gasoline-powered units sold in the United States are built in the United States from domestic and foreign parts and components.
At Tyson Foods, we embrace the diversity of our team members, customers, stakeholders, and consumers, their unique backgrounds, experiences, thoughts, and talents. Everyone is valued and appreciated for their distinct contributions. Our team members' health and wellness is very important to us. We believe in helping our team members thrive inside and outside of the workplace. Check out TysonFoodsCareers.com. Tyson Foods Monett is an equal opportunity employer.
When you're dealing with life's ups and downs, it helps to know the ins and outs of insurance. At Farmers Insurance, the Scott Smith Agency, we offer a wide range of home, auto, life, and commercial insurance policies to help meet your specific needs. Call Scott at 417-737-7444 or stop by 103 East Cleveland in Monett and let him put a policy in place for you to be covered for life's most unexpected moments. Don't forget to ask about the Jack Henry and Cox Health discounts.
Monett Cub basketball on MHSCubs.com, brought to you by Jimmy Mitchell Motors, 555 South Elliott in Aurora. Shop online 24/7, JimmyMitchell.com, and do not forget about their award-winning service department. Coast to Coast at 500 South Kyler. Leonard Wynn and his staff ready to serve your needs, whether it's a new appliance, maybe a new lawnmower. They have, of course, last time we had the snow, they've got sleds, they have snow blowers. They've got a lot of different things out there at Coast to Coast. Tyson Foods, check out the website TysonFoodsCareers.com if you would like to go to work for a Fortune 500 company. And Scott Smith, Farmers Insurance at 103 Cleveland. Farmers Insurance offering discounts for employees of Cox Health, Jack Henry, teachers, educators, and much more. Let's check out tonight's starting lineups. First of all, for the visiting Clever Blue Jays under second-year head coach Sean Price. At the guards, Lucas Peebles, 5'11 junior, averaging a team-high 15 points per ball game. He led the team in scoring last year at 14 points per contest. At the second guard position, it's Xavier Robinson, a 6'1 senior, averaging 10 points. The three forwards, Kendall Piper, 6-foot sophomore, averaging 6 points. Caleb Butts, 6'3 senior, averaging 4 points. And Eli Bustard, a 6'3 junior, averaging 9 points per ball game. Peebles, Piper, Robinson, Butts, and Bustard for Clever. Starting lineup for the Monett Cubs tonight. They'll open up with the guard position, Miles Young, a 5'9 junior, averaging 3 points. The three forwards, Landon Thrasher, 6'3 senior, averaging 5 points. Jaden Apostle, 6'2 senior, averaging 5 points. And Landon Brandt, 6'3 senior, averaging a team-high 18 points per ball game. The center is Logan Coots, 6'6 senior, averaging 8 points and a team-high 6 rebounds. Thrasher, Young, Coots, Apostle, and Brandt. Officiating crew tonight, Nick Washam, Connor Schlegel, and Aiden Ponce. It's Monett hosting Clever in boys basketball. Our countdown to tip-off continues in a minute on both MHSCubs.com, and you can watch the game on the YouTube channel, Monett Cubs Live.
Families that play together stay together. At Play Power, we're a family of brands dedicated to enabling people of all ages to experience the power of play. Together, we're a world leader in producing premier recreation equipment, from commercial playgrounds to floating boat docks. We believe in providing fun, safe play solutions to our customers. Join us at Play Power on Highway 60 in Monett. Go to playpower.com, click on careers to see the current career job listings. Play Power is an equal opportunity employer.
Find your freedom, leave the banking to us. When you bank with Freedom Bank of Southern Missouri, we want you to spend more time doing what you love and less time worrying about your day-to-day banking. From our free mobile banking app to local helpful personal banking representatives, Freedom Bank strives to exceed your expectations of a hassle-free local banking experience. Banking on freedom for generations to come. Freedom Bank of Southern Missouri, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Shop from the comfort of your own home and let us do the grocery shopping for you. Price Cutter, curbside, local, fast, fresh. Price Cutter makes your life easier with convenient and easy online and phone-in grocery shopping. Order online, by phone, or download our app, Shop Price Cutter. Fill your order, reserve your time slot, pay online. Goodbye shopping cart. Hello convenience. Price Cutter, keeping it local since 1967.
At Marionville Power Sports, we are power sports enthusiasts and excited to help you experience the fun and adventure that a quality Kawasaki or Yamaha vehicle can bring into your life. We're a full-service dealership with a large new and pre-owned inventory. Our friendly and knowledgeable sales, financing, service, and parts department are ready to offer superior service and selection. Call Marionville Power Sports at 417-258-2544 or stop by 225 South US Highway 60 in Marionville.
Monett Cub basketball sponsored in part by Play Power, 878 East Highway 60. Experience the power of play. You can apply today. Come work in a fun environment where they make playground equipment. Freedom Bank of Southern Missouri, 7 locations throughout Southwest Missouri, including East Highway 60 in Monett. Price Cutter, 2150 East Cleveland, celebrating 57 years in the Ozarks. Local matters. Download the app, Shop Price Cutter, to shop online. And again, the Price Cutter location in Monett. Go see the Monett Cubs corner. They've got a lot of Monett Cub apparel, whether it's t-shirts, sweatshirts, hats, to help support the Monett Cub teams. And 20% of those sales go directly to the Monett Athletic Department at the Monett High School. Big thanks to our friends at Price Cutter for having the Monett Cubs corner inside the Price Cutter supermarket. And Marionville Power Sports, they are located at 225 South US Highway 60 in Marionville. Their phone number 417-258-2544, a full-service power sports dealership. Great inventory, great financing, outstanding parts and service department, everything right there at Marionville Power Sports. Cubs coming in at 8-8, Clever at 8-6. Monett will be hosting Class 4 District 12. And at the end of February, that's Aurora, Cassville, East Newton, Seneca, Mount Vernon, and they host Monett Cubs. Clever will be part of Class 3 District 9. That's a 7-team district. The host site will be Fair Grove, and that district will be made up of Clever, Conway, Fairgrove, Greenwood, Seymour, Sparta, and Spokane. 16 district titles in boys basketball for the Clever Blue Jays, from a span from their first win in 1953 to their last win in 2010. They have 3 Final Four appearances. They were 3rd in the state in 2008, 4th in the state in both 1956 and 2010. For Monett, 7 district titles in boys basketball, the first one in 1941. They've not won a district title since 1979, so a span of now 46 years. We'll see it perhaps can come to a close when the Cubs host Class 4 District 12. Monett, 2 Final Four appearances way back when. 1941, they were 3rd in the state. 1942, they took 4th in the state. Cubs this year doing a really good job of getting to the free throw line. They've shot 161 of 279 from the foul line. Their opponents just 79 of 148. So the Cubs have attempted 131 more free throws than their opponents. Monett kind of getting beat on the three-point field goal numbers. They've made just 37 this year out of 156. Their opponents have made 78 of 294. Monett shooting 41% from the field as a team this year, holding their opponents to just 37% field goal shooting. And Clever, a pretty good offensive team, making 44% of their field goal attempts this season. Monett hosting Clever in boys basketball. We'll be back with more pregame in a minute.
Since our founding in 1966, our mission at the CPA Group has been to serve our clients with the right tools and knowledge to help them succeed. We provide client support that is unequaled. Our team gives us a significant competitive advantage, combining exceptional experience and knowledge with a genuine devotion to client service. Get the accounting and tax services you need from the professionals at the CPA Group, 217 4th Street in Monett and 472 State Highway 76 in Cassville.
Wintech, with facilities in Monett and Cassville, is an employee-owned company specializing in the building materials industry. Wintech's product lines range from vinyl and aluminum window systems to HVAC doors and commercial louvers. Our newest divisions consist of installation and testing services and logistics. If becoming a part of an employee-owned company is for you, feel free to stop by Wintech's Monett office at 201 Industrial Drive or go to wintechinc.com and click on the Careers tab. Wintech is an equal opportunity employer.
Do you need a lawyer's advice? Are you having legal difficulties? Randall, Mosry, and Randall at 405 East Broadway in Monett are general practice attorneys specializing in personal injury and criminal law. They have a solid reputation as effective legal practitioners and possess over 80 years of combined experience on which to draw. You can depend on Randall, Mosry, and Randall to get the best possible results. To improve your outcome, call 235-8688. The choice of a lawyer is an important decision and should not be based solely on advertisement.
We all make plans for the future, but car accidents, break-ins, and unexpected fires can disrupt those plans. At Shelter Insurance, our agents help design insurance plans that work for you and help protect what matters most. Shelter Insurance. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
Ask Andy Brandt about Shelter's auto, home, and life options.
Industrial Machine and Engineering Company has been a part of the Monett community since 1982. Their commitment to investing in people and equipment has enabled steady growth and added services to customers. With a modern, clean, full-service manufacturing facility, IMAC has the right equipment and processes that allow quick setups to small to medium-sized lots and use tooling designed just for this type of production. Specializing in precision, IMAC, 1716 North 9th Street in Monett.
I'm Brad Hawkins with Quick Draw Gun in Monett, Missouri. I would personally like to invite you to come see us. You will find our staff very knowledgeable with a customer-friendly attitude. You'll be treated fairly with accurate information and an honest deal. Our staff does not earn commission, but they'd love a chance to earn your business. You'll find us in Monett just off Highway 60 on Kyler Street, a block south of Taco Bell. I personally guarantee your satisfaction and stand behind everything we sell and service.
Monett Cub basketball brought to you by the CPA Group. We keep your numbers in check. Locations in Monett and Cassville. Wintech, an employee-owned company, also located in Monett and Cassville. Randall, Mosry, and Randall, attorneys at law, providing over 80 years of combined experience. Andy Brandt, Shelter Insurance on East Highway 60. IMAC at 1716 North 9th Street. And Quick Draw Gun located at 601 South Kyler, where they buy, sell, and trade. Getting set for the playing of the national anthem, the introduction of the starting lineups. We'll have the opening tip coming up next on both MHSCubs.com and the YouTube channel Monett Cubs Live.
At Morton Buildings, when you build with us, you build something that lasts. What got us here is simple: our materials, our people, and a warranty that beats all others. In the construction industry, you get what you pay for, and cheaper is rarely better. With Morton, you get the most for your money. There's a reason for that: quality. Call 417-235-7804 or stop by Morton Buildings on South Highway 37 in Monett.
Since 1950, Buchanan Funeral Home continues to serve families throughout Berry and Lawrence counties with unsurpassed compassion and care. They pledge to continue the tradition of trusted service with owner Jeremy Vanderball, along with Jeff James, Dwayne Guerin, and Rex Budd. Buchanan Funeral Home is a constant source of support and encouragement to the families they serve. If interested in a pre-arrangement or transferring an existing pre-arrangement to Buchanan Funeral Home, stop by 301 Euclid or call 235-3188.
Great Dave's Coffee has moved to downtown Monett in the former Mocha Joe's location. Breakfast items and lunch items are available, including the ever-popular Mocha Joe's potato soup. Would you like a drink from the espresso bar, like cappuccino, latte, or iced latte? Or from the drink menu, like Italian soda, flavored lemonade, and tea? Bring your friends and enjoy the casual atmosphere at Great Dave's Coffee.
Let's face it, buying and selling a home is stressful. Your real estate agent has your back whether you're a buyer or a seller. Agents have a fiduciary responsibility to their clients. They are legally obligated to put their clients' best interests first. Make the right choice and hire Crown Double K Realty as your real estate agent. Crown Double K Realty has been working with buyers and sellers in Southwest Missouri since 1984. Put their years of experience to work for you. Call 417-235-5231 or stop by their office at 825 East Highway 60 in Monett.
Monett Cub basketball brought to you by Morton Buildings, garages, hobby shops, farms, homes, cabins, equestrian, commercial, all different types of buildings at Morton Buildings. Buchanan Funeral Home at 301 Euclid, a tradition of trusted service since 1950. Great Dave's Coffee, now located in downtown Monett in the former Mocha Joe's building with that world-famous Mocha Joe's Potato Soup, a great place to start your morning off with a hot cup of coffee, a cappuccino, a latte, and a fresh Danish. And stick around for a soup and sandwich special there at Great Dave's Coffee. Crown Double K Realty, 825 East Highway 60. Glenna Craft, the broker, assisting buyers and sellers since 1984. Starters for Monett, Landon Thrasher, Miles Young, Logan Coots, Jaden Apostle, and Landon Brandt. For Clever, Lucas Peebles, Kendall Piper, Xavier Robinson, Caleb Butts, and Eli Busser. The Cubs and the Blue Jays, the opening tap is next.
In this day and age, it has become more and more important to find an auto mechanic who is trustworthy, honest, affordable, and will get the job done right the first time. That perfectly describes the professionals at Monett Mufflers and More at 310 Central. Bring in your car or truck for alignments, oil changes, brakes, heating and air conditioning, hoses, belts, tune-ups, diagnostics, and more. Family owned and operated by Mike and Christine Shanks. They invite you to become a valued customer today. Call 235-6503.
Family owned and operated Kay's Floral Affair and Gardens in Monett has the flowers, plants, candles, jewelry, chocolates, and beauty essentials to help you express yourself perfectly. Whether you want to convey sympathy, love, encouragement, or simply want to let someone know you care, Kay's Floral has a wide variety of bouquets to choose from, or they can put something together special just for you. Call 235-3095 or visit us at 712 East Cleveland.
Monett Cub basketball brought to you by Monett Mufflers and More. Seek Mike and Christine Shanks at 310 Central and Kay's Floral Affair and Garden, 712 East Cleveland. Make Kay's your choice for Valentine flowers. Valentine's Day, Friday, February the 14th. Eli Busser jumping for Clever and Logan Coots for Monett. The opening tap controlled by the Blue Jays, who are in the all-blue jerseys, white letters and numbers. Monett, the home white jerseys tonight, with the purple letters and gold numbers. A move inside. There's a block by Logan Coots. Quickly grabs his 31st block of the year. Loose ball picked up by Robinson. His three no good. Offensive rebound by Bussard. Bussard goes up strong and is fouled.
Cubs foul on number 14, Logan.
Fouls on Logan Coots, his first, team's first. A couple of free throws here for the Blue Jays for Eli Bussard.
With 2 shots.
6'3" junior, averaging 9 points a game, 62% free throw shooter, 18 for 29 this year, knocks in the first. As a team, they make just 57%. Clever with the 1-0 lead. Bussard's second free throw good. 2-0 Clever. At the top of the circle, Coots hands the basketball to Miles Young, who had just 2 points in that loss to Branson last night. Cubs are led by Brandt, who had 25 points, including 6 threes. Here's Brandt at the top of the circle, off the screen by Coots. Brandt's three is up, no good. Rebound batted up in the air and chased down by Caleb Butts for Clever. Blue Jays coached by Sean Price in his second season, and an athletic family for Sean Price. His grandfather, college sports at the University of Arkansas, 3 sports, football, basketball, and track and field. And his father was a basketball player for Eddie Sutton back in the early 70s. He played his high school ball in Florida, he being Sean's dad, Steve. Played under Eddie Sutton. He wore jersey number 32. The next player to wear jersey 32 at Arkansas was a guy named Sidney Moncrief, who was in the Arkansas Hall of Fame. A terrific career in the NBA and one of the all-time favorites for the Razorbacks. Here's a foul inside on the Blue Jays.
Blue Jays foul number 20, Kendall.
This will go on Kendall Piper, his first. Non-shooting foul. Monett inbound underneath their own basket. Clever 2, Monett nothing. 6:42 to go in the first quarter. Inbounds pass goes into backcourt. That's okay. Brandt will touch it first. That's not an over and back off of an inbound since nobody touched it before then. So Brandt goes right side to Thrasher. Thrasher, right elbow, 15-footer, too strong. Defensive rebound, Lucas Peebles. Sean's older brother, Jeremy, head coach of Springdale High School. That's where Sean graduated in 2002. Coached 9 years in Arkansas, then moved to Southwest Missouri, assistant coach in Republic, head coach at Miller, Billings, and now second year at Clever. Here's a three, missed by Robinson. And then the ball hits off the rim, bounces up and hits the wire, guide wire if you will, on top of the backboard. So the basketball goes back to Monett. Sean Price, the 2002 graduate of Springdale, played basketball 2 years at North Arkansas Community College in Harrison, finished up his undergraduate degree at Arkansas. Here's Brandt inside for two. Cubs get on the board. We are tied at 2. 5:49 to go first quarter here at Monett High School. Monett in a 2-3 zone. Bussard, left wing, Robinson stepped out of bounds. Early substitution for Monett. This is Alex Meeks, a 6'2 junior, replacing Jaden Apostle. Meeks in double figures in 5 of 10 ball games this year and had 11 points in the loss to Branson last night. Mentioned Brandt with 25. Meeks had 11. Coots had 13. Brandt with the basketball, bouncing it to Meeks. On the right side, this is Landon Thrasher. Thrasher did not score at Branson. Here's Miles Young. Back to Thrasher. 3 from the top of the arc is an air ball. Meeks will save it back in bounds. Good hustle play, getting it to Brandt. Back to Meeks, out to Miles Young, and the Cubs will reset. Tied at 2, 5:15 to go first quarter. Got a whistle and a hold on Clever. Fouls on Caleb Butts, his first. Brandt to inbound, gets it to Young. Whistle, foul on Clever. And that's quickly 2 on Caleb Butts. So he will take an early seat on the bench and be replaced by Braden Flood. Braden Flood, a 6'2 sophomore. Has a cousin that's on the team, Landon Flood. He's a 6-foot senior. Bounce pass was intended for Coots. It goes out of bounds. Monett commits the turnover. Cubs average 17 turnovers per ball game. That was the bugaboo last night. 5 minutes to go first quarter, tied at 2, low-scoring ball game here in the first 3 minutes. Peoples with the basketball, averaging a team best 15 points for the Blue Jays. Monett in the 2-3 zone with 3 in the air by Peoples, no good. Offensive rebound, Bussard, follow shot, no good, but he is fouled. And this will be a second foul on Logan Coots. Might be on Meeks, we'll see. It's going to go on Meeks, so his first. Second team foul on Monett. I'll say a non-shooting foul, so Kendall Piper will inbound underneath the Clever basket. Quickly into Bussard, shot up, no good. Offensive rebound, Piper. Cutting down the paint, Robinson. To the block, Bussard. Right wing, Braden Flood. At the elbow, Bussard. Peebles will bring the dribble back out between the top of the key and half court. Goes the high post to Eli Bussard. 2-2 tie. Clever very patient against this 2-3 Monett zone. Meeks and Young on the top. Brandt, Coots, and Thrasher down on the baseline. Cubs have some good size in their starting lineup. Low post inside, Flood. Didn't want to challenge Coots that time. At the foul line, this is Bussard. Left wing, Piper. Bussard, 15-footer, no good. Rebound tapped out of bounds. That's going to go off the hand of Braden Flood. Possession to Monett. For the Cubs, Braxton Jackson, a 6'5" junior checking in for Miles Young. Cubs season high in points. The home win over Hollister here on December 20th, 75-52. Fewest points they've scored in a ball game this year, just 32 in the Mansfield tournament, losing to Kabul, 62-32. Here's a foul on Xavier Robinson, his first. Fourth team foul on Clever. Cubs with 2 team fouls, 3:50 to go first quarter, still a 2-2 tie. Thrasher inbounds to Braxton Jackson, hands the basketball to Landon Brandt. Brandt will play college football at Missouri Southern in Joplin. A drive by Thrasher, and he is fouled.
Blue Jays foul number 21, Xavier Robinson.
That's a second foul on Xavier Robinson. 5 team fouls, 2 free throws for Landon Thrasher. 24-33 from the foul line, 73%. Misses the first. Cubs will average about 12 of 20 from the foul line. It's Braxton Myers now in for Clever, a 5'8" sophomore, replacing Robinson. Thrasher with one more. Lefty puts it in the air and good. Thrasher 1 for 2. Cubs get their first lead at 3-2. Jaden Apostle back in, replacing Landon Thrasher. Monett still in the 2-3 zone. 3:37 to go first quarter. Monett with a 3-2 lead over the Clever Blue Jays. Bounce pass head of the circle, Bussard. Now on the left baseline, Peebles. Tries to get away from Thrasher. Pass comes back out to Braxton Myers. Myers surveys the 2-3 zone. Dribble penetration by Peebles. 8-footer up and good. Peebles hitting 41% from the field this year, averaging a team best 15 points. Blue Jays get the lead back at 4-3. And a whistle and a foul on Clever.
Blue Jays foul number 22, Braden Flood.
It's on Braden Flood, his first. This will result in 2 free throws for Logan Coots, who is just a 44% free throw shooter, 23 for 52. Coots, 27 games last year, averaged just 3 points a game, averaging 8 points, 6 rebounds this year. First free throw is short. Cubs are 1 for 3 from the free throw line in the early going. 3:06 to go first quarter. Monett trailing by 1, 4-3. Coots makes the second. So he goes 1 for 2 and ties the game at 4. Clever with the basketball, and right at 3 minutes to go in the first quarter. 2-3 zone by Monett. Left wing, Peebles on top to Bussard. Right foul line extended to Myers. Myers tries to dribble away from Braxton Jackson, still with the dribble. Jackson right in his face, and it's his 2-3 zone. Now the pass to Peebles. Everything around the three-point arc right now. Not much going on inside that three-point arc against this 2-3 zone. Flood cuts through on the left baseline, gets the pass. It's quickly covered up by Meeks. Apostle got a hand on that, but it goes to Myers. Out to Bussard. No shot clock in Missouri high school basketball yet. There are in some multi-team tournaments. Pass batted up in the air out of bounds. They did use the shot clock in the Bass Pro Tournament of Champions last weekend, but still not in, for the most part, just regular season or postseason games in Missouri. Here's a runner, good. That's Lucas Peebles. He has 4 points. Clever up 6-4. Neither team has led by more than 2. Cubs' only lead has been at 3-2. 1:55 to go first quarter. Blue Jays with a 6-4 lead. Cubs with the basketball. This is Brandt being guarded by Eli Bussard. Brandt inside, whistle, and that's a foul on Clever. And that'll go on Lucas Peebles. That will be his first.
Blue Jays foul number 3, Lucas Peebles.
Monett going to shoot their 5th and 6th free throw attempts of the first quarter. Brandt, 61% from the foul line. 44 of 72. Team highs in free throws made and free throws attempted. He makes the first. Cubs down 6-5. Brandt with 1 more. Double figures in 10 of 13 games this year. Second free throw, no good. And the rebound to Eli Bussard. Blue Jays by 1, 90 seconds to go in the first quarter. 3 in the air by Peebles, no good. Long rebound, batted up in the air, grabbed by Braxton Jackson. And loose ball picked up by Apostle. Boy, Clever, very aggressive on the rebounding. Cubs did a good job of not turning it over there. Apostle, 1 dribble, back to Braxton Jackson. Little Euro step, and banks it in from the right block. Jackson just a 33% shooter from the field this year. Cubs get the lead at 7-6 on just the 3rd lead change. Clever with the basketball, final minute of the first quarter. Top of the circle, Eli Bussard. To Myers, 2-3 zone by Monett. Middle of the paint, this is Piper. Piper wanted to find Flood. Got a tie-up on the loose ball. Possession arrow to the Cubs. Landon Thrasher back in for Monett. And for Clever, Landon Flood, the 6-foot senior, the cousin of Braden Flood, will check in.
And for the Monett Cubs, number 3, Landon Thrasher.
5 team fouls plus for Clever here in the first quarter. Cubs have 2 team fouls. Monett with the basketball and a 1-point lead, 33 seconds to go, opening quarter. Apostle. Meeks in the paint. Back out with a left-handed dribble to Braxton Jackson. Right side, Thrasher. Bouncing it to Brandt. Not much room on the baseline, and he stepped out of bounds. Blue Jays will hold for one shot. 18 seconds remaining first quarter. Monett with a 1-point lead at 7-6. Again, neither team is led by more than 2 in the first quarter. Monett stays in the 2-3 zone, down to 6 seconds to go in the first quarter. Myers with 3 seconds. Myers, floater from 15, short, but he is fouled, and the whistle clearly came before the buzzer sounded. Let's see if it is a shooting foul. It probably will be. It's just the third team foul on Monett. Second foul on Meeks, and it will be 2 free throws for Clever. Braxton Myers to the foul line. First one no good. Myers 63% from the line, 10 of 16. Second free throw in the air, rattles in. Myers 1 for 2 when we reach the end of the first quarter with our score. Monett 7, Clever 7. Back in a minute on MHSCubs.com and the YouTube channel Monett Cubs Live.
There's always something fun going on at High Five Sports Grill at 864 Highway 60 in Monett. At High Five Sports Grill, every game is an event. Gather with friends and family for unforgettable moments, where every play is celebrated with high fives all around, all while savoring our irresistible game day specials. They also have a private room available to reserve for your next party, event, or meeting. See the High Five Sports Grill Facebook page for specials and music information.
Jack Henry is a well-rounded financial technology company that strengthens connections between financial institutions and the people and businesses they serve. Jack Henry provides technology solutions to enable clients to innovate faster, strategically differentiate, and successfully compete while serving the evolving needs of their account holders. We empower clients with people-inspired innovation, personal service, and insight-driven solutions that help reduce the barriers to financial health.
Monett Cup basketball brought to you by High Five Sports Grill at 864 East Highway 60. Go on their Facebook page, High Five Sports Grill, for specials and live music information. They are your home for Kansas City Chiefs football. That'll be on all their TVs Sunday at 5:30. The Kansas City Chiefs and the Buffalo Bills in the AFC Championship game. And we're sponsored in part by Jack Henry, proud to be recognized as an industry leader. 7-7 tie as we start the second quarter. Clever with the basketball. Top of the circle, this is Myers. Cubs will stay in the almost a 2-3 zone, but Miles Young out on top with Apostle. Head of the circle, this is Landon Flood. Right wing, Myers. Again, Clever, very patient offensively against this 2-3 zone defense of Monett. 7-7 tie early on second quarter. This slow pace may favor Clever. They only average 47 points a game, but they allow just 47 points. Cubs average 52 while giving up 54. Cubs are 2-2 at home, and Clever 3-2 on opponents' floors this year. Sean Price standing in front of the Clever bench. And his brother, the current head coach at Springdale, Arkansas, and has been there for 10 years as the head coach. It's Sean's alma mater, the 02 graduate of Springdale. Still big Arkansas Razorback fans due to his grandfather and his father, and that's where Sean got his undergraduate degree. There's a kick ball out of bounds. Possession still with Clever. Blue Jays bad pass and stolen inside by Apostle. Young, Brandt. Drives to the left block, goes up hard, and is called for the charging foul. Player control foul on Landon Brandt will be his first, team's first. Nick Washam, Connor Schlegel, Aiden Ponce, the officiating crew tonight. Clever played in the blue and gold tournament, got a rough draw, drawing the number 2 seed Republic Tigers in the first round. They lost 74-21. Those were season high in points allowed and season low in points scored, but they responded in the consolation bracket, defeating Marshfield and Ava, and lost by just 1 to Lebanon in the consolation championship game of the gold division at Hammond Center. Myers travels. Both teams were in the Crane tournament. They did not face each other. Clever beat Marionville in the first round, lost to Crane in the semis, and beat Sparta in the third place game. The Cubs won the Crane tournament, wins over Reed Springs, Sparta, and Crane. Thrasher left wing, still tied 7-7. We're 2 minutes into the second quarter. Brandt on the drive and a holding foul. No, they're going to say hell ball, I think. Indeed. Simultaneous possession, the arrow to Monett. Brandt to inbound to Logan Coots. Here's a three by Brandt, rattles out. And the defensive rebound to Landon Flood for Clever. At the point, Peebles. Still the 2-3 zone by Monett. It's really slowed Clever down. Open three for Peebles is up. No good off the front of them, and then bounces in it. Hit off the rim, went off the backboard, and bounced back in. So that's a three for Peebles. He's got 7 points. 10-7 Blue Jays. Brandt finds Thrasher right baseline. Thrasher a couple dribbles, gives it up to Miles Young. Low post, Brandt double teamed, and he is called for traveling. Well, first time in the ball game, either team has led by more than 2. Blue Jays up by 3 now at 10-7. They've got the basketball. 4 straight scored by Clever. They got a free throw to end the first quarter, and they score the first 3 here in the second. Here's Myers. Right side, Kendall Piper. Piper averaging 6 points a game. He's just a sophomore. In the lane, Flood up with the right hand, no good. Foul on Monett will go on Logan Coots, and that will be his second.
Cubs foul number 14, Logan Coots, his second personal foul.
Braxton Jackson waiting at the scorer's table. A couple of free throws for Landon Flood. 50% foul shooter, 1 for 2 this year. First one, no good. So Braxton Jackson in, and Alex Meeks will check in, and Meeks will have to be careful. He's got 2 fouls, picked those up in the first quarter. Coots to the bench along with Jaden Apostle. 4:59 to go second quarter. Monett down 10-7. Second free throw will bounce in for Flood. And like his season average, goes 1 for 2. At the other end, this is Landon Brandt driving and scoring. What was a brief 4-point lead for Clever, down to 2. Backcourt pressure by Monett. Clever gets it into front court. Good feed inside. Flood misses the bunny. Offensive rebound, Piper. Follow shot by Piper, no good. Piper another offensive rebound. They're going to say held ball, possession to the Blue Jays. For Clever, Eli Bussard back in. Into Braden Flood in traffic, loose ball, held ball. This time the arrow favors Monett. After Clever split the 2 games in the Clever tournament in early December, beating Marshfield, losing to Hartville. They won 3 in a row on the road at Cassville, at Marionville, and at Walnut Grove. Had a home loss to East Newton on December 20th before going 2-2 in the blue and gold tournament. Right baseline for the Cubs, Braxton Jackson. Monett trailing 11-9, 4:08 to go second quarter. 2 team fouls on Monett here in the second quarter, no team fouls on the Blue Jays. Meeks, nice move inside, will bank it in. Meeks, a team best 62% from the field this year. We're deadlocked at 11. Third tie of the first half. We've had 4 lead changes. Shot inside is good. This is Landon Flood. He has 3 points. Monett quick at the other end. Meeks pass nearly stolen. Thrasher drives. There's contact, and that will be a charge. Maybe. They're going to rule that a blocking foul, and then they're going to say the foul on the floor before the shot or not. We're confused whether it was a block or a charge, or confused whether they're going to count the basket or not. Now the third official is going to come join in the conversation. Basket should count. And they're going to say it will not. Well, the officiating crew, one of the members going over to the scorer's table, they're going to have the scorer's table if the ball went in. They're going to say, yes, it did, because it did. You know, the question was he fouled before he got in the act of shooting? If that's the case, just the foul on the floor before the shot, and there is still confusion at the scorer's table. They are not going to count the basket. Braxton Myers picks up the foul, his first, and 2 free throws for Landon Thrasher. First one circles in. Monett down 1, 13-12, 3:33 left second quarter. Thrasher gets one more free throw. 73% foul shooter on the year, 24 of 33. Free throw is good, gets them both. And we're tied at 13. Some backcourt pressure by Monett. Peebles to Myers, still in backcourt, now races into front court to avoid the 10 count. 2-3 zone by Monett. Down the paint, Russard, shot is up and in. And a timeout called by Clever. So we'll take a break. 3 minutes, 14 seconds left second quarter. Clever 15, Monett 13 on MHSCubs.com and the YouTube channel Monett Cubs Live.
Jim Bass Electric and Refrigeration is a highly skilled and experienced electrical contracting company, serving the electrical and refrigeration needs of residential, commercial, new construction, and industrial properties in southwest Missouri. They have built a solid reputation for their professionalism and reliability since the 1970s. Call 417-235-3929. Jim Bass Electric and Refrigeration is committed to delivering exceptional service and ensuring customer satisfaction.
Hey all you Cub fans, it's Jamie Lenz here. Good luck tonight, Cubs. Hey, if you're at a ball game, chances are your life's pretty busy. And that's what we're here for. We are making home-cooked meals from our kitchen to your table with little to no cleanup. So check out our menu on Facebook. We post a menu every Saturday, and we would love to see you here at Jamie Lenz.
When you need tree removal, stump grinding, topping and trimming, pruning, lot clearing, storm damage, or bucket truck services, contact Joe's Tree Service. They offer residential and commercial service. This family-owned and operated company is fully licensed and insured for your protection. They provide free estimates and friendly service. Let Joe help with all your outside needs. Contact Joe's Tree Service at 417-499-9284.
Home Shield Pest Control in Monett is a locally owned and operated termite and pest control provider. We are licensed, bonded, and insured in Missouri. We offer a wide array of services: pest control, termite control, one-time treatments, monthly pest control services, quarterly agreements, annual agreements, extermination, and fumigation. Home Shield Pest Control offers quality customer service, affordable prices, and a pest-free guarantee. Call 417-772-4177.
Blue Jays get a bucket. Alex Meeks with a quick answer. 17-15, Cubs down by 2, loose ball. That rolled out of bounds. Let's see if there was a foul called before. There is. It's going to go on Clever. It'll go on Braxton Myers, his second. Second team foul for the Blue Jays. Kendall Piper in. So 17-15, Monett down by 2 with 2:07 left in the second quarter. And the Cubs turn it over. Again, just some of these lazy passes, and Braxton Jackson not a whole lot of concentration after he caught that ball from Miles Young. Stepping out of bounds, and Clever gets it back on the Monett turnover. Into front court, Peebles. Cubs have tried to hold him down. Peebles with 7 of these 17 points for Clever. He averages 15 per ball game, so he's right at his per game average. Here is a loose ball knocked away by Meeks, but recovered by Flood. Landon Flood on the drive, and that's a foul on Monett. This goes on Braxton Jackson, his first. Cub basketball sponsored in part by Jim Bass Electric and Refrigeration, Jim's grandson, Tyler Bass, give him a call, 417-235-3929. Jamie Lenz, see her Facebook page for her weekly menu. Joe's Tree Service, licensed and insured, providing free estimates. And Home Shield Pest Control, owner Daniel Vineyard, offering a pest-free guarantee, 417-772-4177. 2-3 zone by Monett, 1:35 to go before halftime. And Clever a 2-point lead in the ball at 17-15. Left wing, Landon Flood. Dribble drive in the paint. Bussard puts it up, no good. Coots with a rebound. Coots got to be very careful not to get a third foul here in the final 1:18 of the first half. That's Miles Young inside, a drive, and a basket's going to count for Meeks and a blocking foul. Meeks with 6. He'll go to the line for 1. That should tie the game at 17. They've not posted the foul yet. Called on Landon Flood, his first. Free throw good. Meeks now with 7. Cubs are 6 of 9 from the free throw line, and Monett with a lead back at 18-17 on the 5th lead change. 1:05 to go in the second quarter. Sloppy at times, hard played at other times. There's a steal by Braxton Jackson. Cubs had a 4-on-1 advantage, but a good job by Eli Bussard. Got a hand on that pass to knock it out of bounds. Otherwise, the Cubs are probably going to score on a 4-on-1. Young to inbound, finds Brandt left baseline, back out to Miles Young. Young yet to score in the first half. Meeks to the block, off the glass, no good. There's another Blue Jay foul. It'll be their team's 4th here in the second quarter.
Blue Jays foul number 20.
Second on Kendall Piper. 2 free throws for Alex Meeks.
Alex Meeks at the line with 2 shots.
5 ties, 5 lead changes. Cubs by 1 here late second quarter. Meeks' first free throw is good. (19-17), Monett by 2. That's their largest lead of the first half. Second free throw, good. Meeks with 9. And a steal and a basket for Jackson. Stole the inbounds pass and laid it in. 22-17, Monett by 5, their largest lead. Cubs on a 9-0 run. 34 seconds left, first half. Baseline drive, Landon Flood. Bounce pass knocked out of bounds by Landon Brandt. Brandt, second team all-conference last year. Played in 27 games, averaged a team-high 15 points, team-high 6 rebounds. Thrasher in, replacing Miles Young. 28 seconds left in the opening half. Cubs on a 7-0 run. Bussard inside, puts it up, no good. Rebound hits the floor, goes out of bounds. Last touch by Monett. Jaden Apostle in for Monett. And they will get Logan Coots out with 23 seconds to go in the first half, and Coots with 2 fouls. The inbounds to Bussard. Nice catch by Peebles of a high pass, and they'll reset out near half court. 17 seconds to go before halftime. Peebles right wing, Cubs by 5 on a 9-0 run. Baseline drive, Landon Flood drives to the basket and scores. 7 for Landon Flood. Cubs with 4 seconds as they cross half court. Braxton Jackson fouled, and that's going to be the 5th team foul on Clever. So with 1.1 second to go in the second quarter, Monett will go to the free throw line.
Personal foul, it's the 5th team foul. Braxton Jackson at the line with 2 shots.
2 free throws for Braxton Jackson. Just a 58% free throw shooter, 11 for 19. First one, good. He has 5. Monett doing a good job of making free throws, 9 for 12. Second free throw, rattles in. And the Blue Jays get the ball inbounds, and the buzzer sounds to send us to halftime. At the halftime break, Monett 24, Clever 19. We'll take a look at the first half numbers in a moment.
Monett's newest laundromat is the Washery Laundromat, located at 810 East Broadway. We are open daily from 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. We are a full-service laundromat that provides wash, dry, fold, and dry cleaning services, or you can go and enjoy the newly remodeled facility, do your own laundry, and meet our helpful full-time staff. We are also offering pickup and delivery services. Let us do the running for you. When it's done, we will deliver your laundry back to you clean, folded, and ready to be put away. Let the Washery Laundromat simplify your busy lifestyle. Don't get the laundry blues. Contact us today at 417-236-1101. Visit our website at thewasherylaundromat.com or visit us on Facebook at The Washery Laundromat. Let us make your life a little easier and cleaner at The Washery Laundromat.
Order Ahead is available at Sonic drive-ins around the country. Make sure you're using the latest version of the Sonic app from the Apple App Store and Google Play Store. When prompted, allow the Sonic app to access your device location to find Sonic drive-ins near you that support Order Ahead. Browse the menu, customize your order, add items to your bag, pay for your order using a credit card or a Sonic gift card, then select a pickup time. Order Ahead will put you first in line every time at Sonic Drive-In at 9th and Cleveland in Monett.
Whether it's starting a business, helping with social media, project management, or scheduling, Danae's Virtual Desk is a one-stop shop for anything you need help with. Why a virtual assistant? The best part is that you're paying for a business service rather than having to hire an employee, schedule and manage them, and do payroll. We focus on ways to free up your day, reduce your workload, relieve your stress, and simplify your life. Want to get started today? Go to denaysvirtualdesk.com or send an email, hello@denaysvirtualdesk.com.
Remember, when trust, loyalty, and authentic relationships were the gold standard for getting business done, a lot has changed over the years, but at Rollo Insurance, those values remain constant. Come rediscover the personal touch that can only exist with a known and trusted advisor. Call Scott Thrasher at 417-772-3100 or stop by 1001 East Broadway in Monett. See for yourself why we say that Rollo Insurance, the difference is real.
Halftime here in Monett. Monett Cubs 24, Clever Blue Jays 19. We were tied 7-7 at the end of the first quarter. Second quarter, the Cubs outscored the Blue Jays 17-12, and they lead it by 5 here at the intermission. Scoring for Monett in the first half, Alex Meeks off the bench with 9 points, all of them in the second quarter. Braxton Jackson has 6 points, Landon Brandt with 5, Landon Thrasher with 3, and Logan Coots with 1 point. For the Clever Blue Jays, both Landon Flood and Lucas Peebles, 7 points apiece. That's 14 of their 19. Eli Bussard with 4, and Braxton Myers with 1. Foul difficulty for Clever Blue Jays. Several players with 2 fouls, including Braxton Myers, Kendall Piper, Xavier Robinson, and Caleb Butts for Monett. Only 2 players with 2 fouls. That would be Logan Coots and Alex Meeks. Cubs in the first half, 10 of 13 from the free throw line, including a perfect 7 for 7 from the foul line in the second quarter. The Blue Jays, 4 of 6 from the free throw line in the first half. Halftime score, Monett 24, Clever 19. Back with more coverage in a moment.
Our vision at Schreiber Foods, to do good through food. We recognize our responsibility to do good in the world and are driven to make a difference for our partners, our business, our customers, and our communities. At Schreiber Foods, we build lasting relationships based on collaboration, commitment, and trust. We're exceptional at the things that matter most: food safety and product quality, operational excellence, customer brand leadership, developing our people, and making Schreiber Foods an awesome place to work.
Are you ready for the best cashew chicken in Monett? For lunch or dinner, stop in at Lai Lai Asian Buffet and Dining, 601 Bridal Lane behind Walmart. Call ahead at 235-3568 and use their convenient pickup window for carry-out orders. Order from their large menu, including sushi, or get their always delicious, always fresh, mouth-watering buffet, including salad bar, ice cream, and other dessert options. You'll be treated like family at Lai Lai in Monett.
I don't want to be in my car longer than I'm with my doctor. That's why I love 5-star care I can trust at Cox Health in Monett. Not just for me, but for everyone in my family. The full-service emergency department, urgent care, or primary care and specialist clinics are open when I need them. And I know they've got us covered with everything from stroke care to sports medicine. Because at Cox Health, quality care is close to home and always on my schedule.
The Monett Athletic Booster Club is growing and they want you to help. The Booster Club operates to support all Monett High School Cubs and Lady Cubs athletic teams by providing monetary support, volunteer support, and promoting team spirit. Their efforts reach out to all Monett High School athletic activities in an unbiased way. Your help, whether financial or by volunteering your time, is greatly appreciated. To become an active member in the Monett Athletic Booster Club, contact the high school office.
Monett Cub basketball on both MHSCubs.com and the YouTube channel Monett Cubs Live, sponsored in part by the partners of Schreiber Foods Monett. Their vision to do good through food. Lai Lai Asian Buffet and Dining, 601 Bridle Lane behind Walmart. Cox Health for 5-star care for my whole family. I trust Cox Health in Monett, and the Monett Athletic Booster Club, where your membership is appreciated. Halftime score, Monett 24, Clever 19. Again, this Friday, Clever will be at Ava. January 28th, they go to Springfield Catholic. January 30th, they go to Galena. And on January 31st, when they host Hollister, it will be just their 4th home game of the year. They had just 3, and 2 of those were in the Clever tournament, a win over Marshfield, a loss to Hartville, and then 5 days before Christmas, a home loss to the East Newton Patriots. Monett playing just their 5th home game of the year, and they're 2-2 at home. Home win over Billings on December 6, 50-46. Home loss to Neosho, home win over Hollister 5 days before Christmas, and then a home conference loss to Mount Vernon on January 9th. This Friday, the Cubs will be at Bolivar to take on the Liberators, and then the next 6 games will all be Big 8 Conference games. Cubs will host East Newton on January 31st. They go to Cassville February 4th, host Nevada February the 7th, go to Aurora February 11th, and they host McDonald County on the 14th, host Lamar on the 18th. Final 2 regular season games will be at Forsyth on February 20th and at Reed Spring here on February the 25th. At halftime, low-scoring ball game, Monett 24, Clever 19. We'll take one more commercial break and come back with the start of the 3rd quarter in a minute.
With a limited number of homes in the current market, you need an agent with the right connections, technology, and strategies to achieve your home buying or selling vision. You can rest assured that Sam and Becky Green at RE/MAX in Monett are the right agents for any level of service in any market condition. Sam and Becky have extensive knowledge of the Monett area and can help you find the right home for you or the right buyer for your home. See them at 855 Highway 60 in Monett or call 235-2200.
At Glaus Family Dentistry, we know every person's dental needs are unique. That's why we offer a comprehensive selection of treatment options in a comfortable, convenient atmosphere. From the minute you walk into our office at 800 East Cleveland in Monett, you will notice a difference at Glaus Family Dentistry. We care about you, and we're here to help you achieve your healthiest, brightest smile. Call 417-235-5155. We look forward to caring for you and your family's dental needs.
Windmill Ridge Golf Course is located at South Park in Monett, with the clubhouse located next to the Monett YMCA. This challenging 18-hole municipal facility is open year-round, weather permitting. The front 9 holes opened in 1940 as the original course, with tight, tree-lined fairways. The back 9 opened in 2002 and is a link-style, more open design. There are 4 sets of tee boxes to accommodate many different skill levels. To reserve your tee time, call 235-6076 or go online at windmillridgegolf.com.
What are you grilling tonight? Prime Cut in Monett has a large selection of ribeyes, fillets, T-bones, pork steaks, pork chops, ribs, and more. Prime Cut will slice smoked ham, smoked turkey, and roast beef for great sandwich options. Don't forget about the Prime Cut food truck for your local community event. Owner James Thomas also provides catering service for any size group or gathering. Call 235-5990 or stop in today at 101 East Cleveland.
Don't let concerns about today's events derail your long-term financial strategy. Edward Jones, financial advisor Jim Haston, can help you stay on track. Give him a call at 417-235-8216. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Mike McClure back in Monett. Cub basketball sponsored in part by Remax Properties, 855 East Highway 60. Go see Sam and Becky Green and download the free Remax app. Klaus Family Dentistry at 8th and Cleveland. They are your hometown dental team. See what a difference it makes going to a family-owned dental practice. The Windmill Ridge Golf Course, their website, windmillridgegolf.com. Prime Cut, 101 East Cleveland. Prime Cut food truck available for your community event or for catering needs. James Thomas, the longtime owner. Just an outstanding selection of whether it be roast beef, turkey, ribeyes, T-bones, ground chuck. The ribs straight off the smoker there at Prime Cut at 101 Cleveland. And Jim Haston, Edward Jones making sense of investing at 2nd and Broadway. It'll be clever to have the basketball. Same 5 starters for both teams. Landon Thrasher, Miles Young, Logan Coots, Jaden Apostle, Landon Brandt for Monett, Lucas Peebles, Kendall Piper, Xavier Robinson, Caleb Butts, and Eli Bussard for the Blue Jays. There's a miss by Clever. Ball goes out of bounds, and it'll be a last touch by Clever. Monett in the white, Clever in the blue. If you're watching us on the YouTube channel, Monett Cubs Live, the audio broadcast here on MHSCubs.com. Brandt drives the baseline. Tough shot. Missed it, but there is a blocking foul on the Blue Jays. That could have gone either way.
Blue Jays foul, number 24.
Eli Bussard, the foul, his first.
Landon Brandt at the line with 2 shots.
Brandt to the free throw line. Brandt's first is no good. He had 5 points in the first half, 25 points in the loss to Branson last night, including 6 threes. After going 7 for 7 from the free throw line in the second quarter, Cubs missed their first free throw attempt in the third, and Brandt will bounce the second one in. So Landon with 6 points. 25-19, Monett by 6. That's their largest lead of the ball game. Last tie was at 17. Cubs on an 8-2 run since then. Clever with the basketball, early third quarter, down by 6. This Blue Jay team only averages 47 points per ball game. Middle of the paint, this is Piper. Right side, Robinson. Bad pass, stolen by Apostle. In front court, Miles Young. Brandt drives the left baseline, puts it up and in. Brandt with 8 points. Monett by 8, 27-19. Drive inside by Eli Bussard. There is a foul.
Cubs foul, number 14, Logan Coots.
That's a third on Logan Coots. Let's see if Andrew Ballack makes a move to his bench. He will. Alex Meeks heads to the scorer's table. He'll check in after the first of the 2 free throw attempts by Eli Bussard. 62% free throw shooter. First one is short.
Checking in for the Blue Jays, number 4.
So Meeks for Coots.
Number 15, Alex Meeks.
Braxton Myers in as well for the Clever Blue Jays. Bussard's free throw short. Apostle the rebound. So 27-19 lead for Monett here early third quarter. Apostle drives. That is a charging foul. First foul on Jaden Apostle. Second team foul on Monett here in the third quarter.
First personal foul, second team foul.
We'll see if Monett stays in that 2-3 zone. Apostle and Young on top. They will. Thrasher and Meeks and Brandt on the baseline. Ball knocked out of bounds by Monett. Substitution for the Cubs, Braxton Jackson in for Jaden Apostle. 6:39 remaining third quarter. Monett by 8 at 27-19. Cubs had a 3-game winning streak snapped at Branson last night. Pirates won it big, 79-62. Here's a lay-in for Lucas Peebles. He has 9 points. Cubs quickly into front court. Brandt 2-on-1. Off the glass, no good. Offensive rebound. Meeks has his shot blocked out of bounds. And Monett will keep possession. And bounding underneath their own basket, Miles Young will trigger it in. Into Braxton Jackson. Back to Miles Young. Thrasher to Meeks, Young. Left side, Braxton Jackson. They dare him to shoot. Miles Young from the right baseline for three. Bounces out. Defensive rebound, Eli Bussard. Here comes Peebles. Robinson's long-range shot no good. Clever saves the rebound back in bounds, but they throw it to a Monett player. Thrasher drives, throws up a prayer, not answered. Rebound by Robinson. Cubs way too big of a hurry that time. Peebles to Myers. 5:40 left, third quarter. 27-21, Monett by 6. Clever with the basketball. Peebles in the paint. Butts gets free on the baseline and scores. Caleb Butts his first two. And the Cubs will call for a timeout. 5:26 to go in the third. Monett 27, Clever 23. Back in a minute.
There's a new choice in the Monett area in honoring your deceased loved ones. Owners Jeremy and Angie Vanderboel are proud to announce the opening of Tombstone Solutions, LLC. They offer the highest quality granite monument sales, as well as monument leveling and cleaning at affordable pricing. Preserve your loved one's legacy. Stop paying high prices. Call Tombstone Solutions in Monett for an estimate. 417-737-0839.
At Advanced Jiffy Machine Products, we specialize in everything manufacturing. We are constantly expanding both building space and ideas to anticipate the needs of customers and stay ahead of the competition. Whether it's adding automation to increase capacity or modifying a current process, we always try to look ahead to utilize the newest technologies in order to maintain the very high level of quality and efficiency our customers have come to expect since 1979. Advanced Jiffy Machine Products, 9 North Industrial Drive in Monett.
Monett Cub basketball brought to you by Tombstone Solutions, Monument Sales, Monument Leveling, Monument Cleaning. 417-737-0839. Have Jeremy show you some before and after photos of the Monument Cleaning and Advanced Jiffy Machine Products at 9 North Industrial Drive, a part of the Monett community since 1979. Monett with the basketball, four-court press. Peebles gets a steal. Peebles will leave it to Myers. There's a whistle and a foul. That looked like a really clean block by Monett. They're going to call a push inside on Miles Young. That's not the player that blocked the shot. Miles picks up the foul, his first.
Cubs foul number 4, Miles Young, his first personal.
Third team foul, 2 free throws for Braxton Myers, 63% free throw shooter. First one will bounce in. Second point for Myers. Monett by 3, 27-24. Myers gets one more. It's in the air and good. He averages just 2 points. He has 3 tonight. And the Monett lead is 2, 27-25. Expect more full-court pressure by the Blue Jays. Cubs nearly throw it away. Braxton Jackson inside. Meeks goes up strong and scores. 11 for Alex Meeks. 6th time he's scored in double figures this year. 2-possession lead for Monett, up by 4, 29-25, under 5 minutes remaining third quarter. Good pass Robinson inside. The shot is good by Caleb Butts. Butts with 4. 29-27, Monett by 2. Cubs successfully into front court. Thrasher's pass deflected, still caught by Brandt, who drives, left it short. And a push on the rebound will go against Monett.
Cubs foul number 35, Landon Brandt, his
Second foul on Landon Brandt. That's 4 team fouls on Monett. Still 4:37 to go in the third quarter. Blue Jays are setting themselves up to shoot a lot of free throws this quarter. And it's just a 2-point lead for Monett right now at 29-27. Peebles all the way to the basket, scores. He's got 11 on a 15-point per game average. That ties it at 29. Again, full court press by the Blue Jays. Thrasher, bad pass, loose ball. Clever steals it. Peebles around Thrasher, missed it. Braxton Jackson chases down the rebound. Brandt 3-on-2 for Monett. Brandt, Euro step, scores. 10 for Brandt. 31-29, Monett by 2. Whistle, charging foul on Butts. His third.
Number 23,
6 ties, 5 lead changes. Clever's last lead was at 17-15 in the second quarter. Landon Flood back in for Clever. Jack Stevens, 6'1" sophomore from Monett, checking in along with Logan Coots, who's got 3 fouls. Here's a full court press by the Blue Jays. Stevens, good pass to Brandt. Brandt drives, count the basket and a foul. Blocking foul on Landon Flood, his second. Brandt with 12 points will go to the free throw line for 1 shot.
Blue Jays foul. Number 34, Landon Flood. His second personal foul.
Landon Brandt to shoot 1. 3:41 to go in the third. Monett by 4. Free throw will bounce in. Brandt with 13. Cubs now with some backcourt pressure. And a foul on Braxton Jackson. His second, team's 5th. And we mentioned that Clever's going to set themselves up to shoot a lot of free throws here in the third quarter. Lucas Peebles to the free throw line. 11 points for him tonight. Team's best free throw shooter, 74%, but the first one no good. Peebles 25 of 34. Leads Clever with 33 threes and has 1 tonight. Second free throw, good. Peebles with 12 points. Again, full court press by the Blue Jays. Meeks fouled in backcourt.
Blue Jays foul number 3, Lucas Peebles. His second personal foul.
Second foul on Lucas Peebles, 4th team foul on Clever. Here's a 3 by Brandt, short. Coots nearly grabbed the offensive rebound. Braxton Jackson does, bounces it to Meeks. Meeks blocked by Robinson, who also comes away with a basketball. Cubs trying to force a Clever turnover. Here's Myers, back to Lucas Peebles. 3:05 remaining third quarter. Clever down 4. 3 in the air by Robinson, no good. Offensive rebound, that's put back up and in by Landon Flood. Flood with 9 points. 2-point lead for the Cubs. Full court press by the Blue Jays, and they get a steal. Bussard drives, bank shot, no good. Rebound to Monett. Long outlet pass to Brandt, who will lay it in. Brandt with 15. And a timeout called by Monett. Back and forth we go here in the third quarter. 2:38 left in the third. Monett 36. Clever 32. Back in a minute.
Since our founding in 1964, K Concrete has always been committed to personal customer service and a high-quality product, and that tradition continues today. Family has always been at our core, and that's how we take care of our neighbors as part of our extended family. As a proud supplier of ready-mix concrete, K Concrete serves Southwest Missouri with dependable customer service and a family philosophy. From dairy farms to driveways, patching to parking lots, we specialize in reliable ready-mix, all delivered where and when you need it.
Cub basketball brought to you in part by K Concrete, a proud supplier of ready-mix concrete. 7 ties, not 6. We were tied at 2, 4, and 7 in the first quarter, at 11 and 13 and 17 in the second, and the 29-all tie earlier this quarter. But again, the total of just the 5 lead changes. Blue Jays with the basketball, trailing by 4 at 36-32. They work in the middle of the paint. Peebles, 8-footer, no good. Offensive rebound, Landon Flood. Goes up, missed it. Coots may have got a hand on it. Coots the rebound. And Sean Price screaming at the official to call a foul. Cubs will turn it over. Blue Jays want to run. Xavier Robinson to Peebles, left baseline. Peebles down the paint. May have got away with an extra step. The shot is no good. It hung on the back of the rim forever. The rebound by Coots. Coots pass. Grabbed by Braxton Jackson. Here's Brandt getting free and scoring. 17 for Landon Brandt. 38-32, Monett by 6. 8 was their largest lead this quarter at 27-19. 5 team fouls on Monett, 14 fouls on Clever. Next held ball favors Monett. In the paint, shot by Robinson, no good. Coots the rebound and a foul by Clever. That's their 5th team foul. The Cubs will walk to the other end to shoot free throws.
Blue Jays foul number 21.
Foul is on Xavier Robinson, will be his 3rd. Logan Coots to the foul line. Coots just 1 point tonight. Had 13 in the loss to Branson last night. Been in double figures in 5 of 14 games. 2 double-doubles for Coots this year. First free throw will bounce in.
Chip and for the Clever Blue Jays, number 20, Kendall Piper. And for the Monett Cubs, number 4, Miles Young.
Miles Young back in for Monett. Kendall Piper in for Clever. Free throw good. Coots goes 2 for 2. And the Cubs match their biggest lead at 8 at 40-32 with 1:19 to go in the 3rd quarter. Blue Jays went in for a shot. Missed it. Ball goes out of bounds. Possession to Monett. Clever quickly into a full court press. Meeks will trigger it in. Ball batted up in the air. Traveling violation called on Miles Young. That is a Monett turnover. Piper to inbound. They get it to Bussard. Here's the 3 from the left wing, no good. Bussard the offensive rebound, then a held ball, possession to Monett.
Possession arrow, Monett.
Clock stopped, 1:08 left 3rd quarter, 40-32, Cubs by 8. Again, Blue Jays in a full court press. Meeks will inbound. Miles Young's pass batted up in the air, goes out of bounds. That's a last touch by Clever. Bounce pass would have been a lot better than trying to throw one over those long outstretched arms. Inbounds pass. Did Peebles steal it? He did not. It's a last touch by Clever. Sean Price thought otherwise, but he's biting his tongue right now. Here's Brandt to the right block. Bounce pass to Stevens for 3. No good. Clever the rebound and a foul on Brandt. Landon's 3rd. We'll walk to the other end and Clever back to the free throw line. Braden Flood heading to the scorer's table, checking in for the Blue Jays. Landon Flood to the free throw line.
Landon Flood at the line with 2 shots.
Landon Flood with 9 points. First one good.
Checking in for the Blue Jays, number 22, Braden Flood.
Well, he's had a good ball game. He had just 7 points in 9 games this year. He's got 10 points tonight. Monett by 7. Landon Flood's next free throw good. He's got 11. And Monett by 6 at 40-34. Full court press by the Blue Jays. Meeks in front court to Miles Young. Meeks inside the free throw line. Back out to Jack Stevens. 41 seconds to go 3rd quarter. Monett by 6 at 40-34. Coots, hook shot, good. Coots with 5. For the 3rd time, Monett an 8-point lead here in the 3rd quarter, this time at 42-34. Monett had a 5-point lead at halftime, 24-19. Flood inside, blocked by Coots, who comes away with the basketball. Second block of the ball game for Logan Coots, 32 blocks on the year. Cubs will hold for the last shot of the quarter. If there's no held ball, Clever will get the ball to start the 4th quarter, down to 8 seconds left in the 3rd. Brandt finds Coots, knocked away by Clever. Blue Jays will throw one to the other end. The shot no good, and at the end of 3 quarters, Monett 42, Clever 34. Back in 1 minute on MHSCubs.com and the YouTube channel Monett Cubs Live.
Vaughn Dirt Works, family owned and operated since 1959, is the leader in southwest Missouri in excavation work, including dozer work and hauling. They salute the area student athletes. We appreciate the extra effort to excel in both academics and athletics. Best wishes for a successful season from everyone at Vaughn Dirt Works, north of Monett on Highway H. Call 417-235-7700.
Architectural Systems Incorporated's mission is to serve as a full-service partner to our customers in the commercial construction industry. We will continually strive to improve, meet, or exceed our commitment to provide the highest quality products and on-time delivery. Our goal is to be your single source for everything from engineering to finished product. ASI is expanding. Apply online at asi-mo.com/careers. ASI is an equal opportunity employer.
Construction is underway at the current office building of Nessel Road and Roberts Optometrists, a member of Vision Source at 5th and Cleveland in Monett. We are excited to announce our building renovation is in progress. Please pardon our mess while we remodel. When the renovation is complete in early 2025, the name of our clinic will change to Roberts Family Eye Care. What won't change is our promise to bring you superior personalized optometry services. Call 417-235-5250.
Start the fourth quarter. Possession to Clever. Cubs with an 8-point lead, 42-34. 3 times in that quarter, they led by 8. They outscore Clever 18-15 in the third. The only tie was at 29. Inside, this is Braden Flood. Back out to Kendall Piper. Cubs stay in the 2-3 zone. Peebles penetrates in the paint. 8-footer, good. Peebles with 14 points. Clever scores first in the fourth quarter to cut the Monett lead to 6, 42-36. Brandt to the left block. Good pass to Miles Young. Ball tipped up in the air, recovered by Coots. Coots then, a held ball, got tied up by Kendall Piper. Cubs have the arrow in their favor. Brandt to inbound. Into Logan Coots. High post, Miles Young. Between the circles, Braxton Jackson. Penetrates in. Pass intended for Brandt. He recovers it. Thrasher back out to Brandt. And again between the circles, Braxton Jackson. Left wing, Miles Young, who has not scored tonight. Right side, Brandt fakes the 3. Couple dribbles. Left baseline. Miles Young for 3. Got it. Just his third 3 of the year. He was 2 for 17 for 12%. Gets a huge 3 here. 45-36. Monett by 9. Cubs with their largest lead. 6:39 to play. 15-footer by Robinson will bounce in. Xavier Robinson with his first 2 points. And again, Cubs can expect a heavy full court press. Here's the steal by Robinson and a Monett foul. Foul on Braxton Jackson, his third. These Cub guards have got to learn how to handle a full court press. 2 free throws for Xavier Robinson. First one, no good. 6:26 to play, fourth quarter, 45-38, Monett by 7. Robinson, just a 50% foul shooter, 16 of 32, gets the second. He has 3 points. And again, a full court press. Miles Young has it stolen. Shot by Flood, no good. Offensive rebound, Peebles puts it up and in and a foul. 16 for Peebles. And he'll go to the free throw line for 1. The Cub lead is down to 4 at 45-41. Meeks in for Thrasher for Monett.
Lucas Peebles at the line with 1 shot.
Peebles, 74% free throw shooter. Mentioned the best on the team, 25 of 34. Free throw is good. He has 17 points on a 15-point per game average. And again, another steal by Piper. Whistle, foul on Monett.
Cubs foul number 4, Miles Young, his second personal
Second
foul.
foul on Miles Young.
And checking in for the Monett Cubs, number 13.
Scoreboard with 2 team fouls here in the, now corrected to 3 team fouls on Monett. So now Clever can tie it with a 3, 6:14 to play, fourth quarter. It was a 9-point lead a moment ago. 6 straight by Clever, and a foul on Monett on Jack Stevens, his first.
Cubs foul number 13, Jack Stevens.
Fourth team foul, so just like the third quarter, Cubs are getting with some numerous fouls early on in the quarter. 3 in the air by Peebles, no good. Offensive rebound, Robinson, back out to Peebles. 6 minutes to play, fourth quarter, 45-42, Monett by 3. Clever scored 6 straight. Peebles with his back to the basket, over to Landon Flood. He penetrates in, kicks it to Robinson. Bounce pass on the right baseline to Flood. Robinson for 3, no good. Offensive rebound, Landon Flood. Peebles, little touch pass left side to Xavier Robinson. Whistle, travel. Big Blue Jay turnover. Cubs will get it back, but here comes the full court press by Clever. Pass intended for Brand at half court, knocked out of bounds by Xavier Robinson. Miles Young to inbound in front of the Clever bench. Being harassed by Braden Flood. Flood gets his hand on the pass, steals it, down to Peebles, he scores. Peebles with 19, and the Clever Blue Jays have pulled to within 1 at 45-44 thanks to an 8-0 run. Midway through the fourth, Cubs by 1. We will be back in a moment.
Race Brothers Farm and Home Supply carries a complete line of farm and home supplies, including clothing, electrical, plumbing, lawn and garden, outdoor power equipment, tools, truck accessories, pet supplies, cattle handling equipment, farm fencing, toys, and much more. You'll find your service outstanding whether your needs are for home or acreage in the country. Family owned and operated since 1971, Race Brothers features 3 locations, including Springfield, Carthage, and South Highway 37 in Monett. You'll like the way we do business. Tell a friend.
Established in 1978, Davis & Son has become a well-known and respected name in the plumbing, heating, and air service industry. We built a reputation for excellence that stands the test of time. Since 2023, under new ownership, we've continued to expand our offerings, providing year-round comfort solutions for homes, commercial spaces, and industrial facilities throughout Southwest Missouri. For plumbing, electrical, heating, and air, call Davis & Son at 417-235-6688.
5 minutes, 28 seconds to go in the basketball game. Monett 45, Clever 44. Just a couple minutes ago, Monett had a 45-36 lead. Blue Jays have scored 8 straight. Their full court press has paid numerous dividends. They'll keep the full court press on here. Meeks will inbound if he can get it in. The bounce pass to Miles Young. Pass to Brandt as he crosses half court. Brandt to Miles Young out between the circles. Left wing, Brandt. This is Jack Stevens at the top of the circle. To Alex Meeks, being guarded by Braden Flood. Now Miles Young with the basketball. He had a big 3 earlier this quarter. Young bouncing it down low. Coots up strong, is fouled as he went up.
Blue Jays foul number 22.
All the foul on Braden Flood will be his second. First team foul. Cubs with 4 team fouls here in the fourth quarter. Coots will shoot 2. First one good. Logan with 6 points. 46-44. Monett by 2. Coots gets 1 more. He's team leader in rebounds and block shots. Free throw, no good. Rebound to the Blue Jays. Big board for Kendall Piper. 4:53 to play. Blue Jays down 2. They've got the basketball. Landon Flood blocked by Coots as it goes out of bounds. His 3rd block of the ball game. Kendall Piper to inbound. Out high to Xavier Robinson. Hands the basketball to Lucas Peoples, who's had a big ball game with 19 points. 2-3 zone by Monett. Jack Stevens, Miles Young on the top. Brandt, Coots, Meeks on the baseline. Piper. Right side, Robinson. Quickly back to Piper. 4:16 to go, fourth quarter. Monett by 2. Clever with the basketball. 4 team fouls committed by the Cubs. 2 team fouls committed by Clever. Inside, Peebles, turnaround shot, short. Coots the defensive board. Next held ball will favor Clever. Meeks at the top of the circle, and he's called for traveling.
Traveling violation. Blue Jays ball.
So Clever gets it back, still trailing 46-44. Blue Jays at 8-6, Cubs at 8-8. Both teams having lost their last ball game. A win tonight by Monett would give them one more win than they had all of last year. They were 8-19 a year ago. 3 by Peebles for the lead, short. Rebound out of bounds, and the possession to Monett. Full court press by Clever. Here it comes. Meeks to inbound. Miles Young looked like he got fouled. There was no call. A steal by Clever. Layup good by Peebles. 21 for Lucas Peebles. To tie it up at 46. Xavier Robinson nearly stole the inbounds. He knocked that one out of bounds. For Monett, Braxton Jackson, Jaden Apostle, Landon Thrasher all checking in. Replacing Miles Young, Jack Stevens, and Alex Meeks. 8 ties. Tied at 46. Cubs with the basketball. They get it into front court this time. Brandt, 3, right wing. Got it. 20 for Brandt. His first 3 after knocking 6 threes in last night, part of his 25 points. 49-46, Monett by 3. Clever with the basketball. 3:07 to play, fourth quarter. In the paint, Peebles, 10-footer, blocked. Offensive rebound, Flood, and a Monett foul. And this foul on Landon Brandt, his 4th. Team's 5th. 2 free throws for Braden Flood. Just a 29% free throw shooter, 2 for 7. First one, no good. Cubs by 3, 2:57 left in the fourth quarter. Braden Flood's second, no good. Rebound, Braden Flood. Left wing, Piper. Straight on 3, Robinson. Bounces out. Coots the rebound. And a foul called on Clever. Will be just their 3rd team foul.
Blue Jays foul number 34, Landon Flood.
Landon Flood, his 3rd.
That's the 2nd team foul. Checking in for the Blue Jays, number 24.
Cubs against the full court press. The inbounds to Brandt. To Thrasher. Braxton Jackson into front court. Coots in the paint. Hook shot will bounce out. Defensive rebound, Xavier Robinson. With 2:34 left. Clever trailing by 3. They've got the ball. Monett back in the 2-3 zone for now. Pass deflected off the hand of Coots out of bounds. Clever will keep possession. Blue Jays looking. Get it in bounds near half court. Here's Bussard. Landon Flood, back to Bussard, back to Landon Flood. Skip pass left side, Peebles. Drives to the left block, cut off there by Coots. He throws a pass up in the air, stolen by Jackson. Foul committed by Clever. Will be just their 4th team foul. 4th foul on Xavier Robinson. So the next clever foul will put Monett at the free throw line. Brandt to Apostle into front court, back to Landon Brandt. Under 2 minutes to play in the game, 49-46, Monett by 3. Brandt to Braxton Jackson. Apostle flashes to the free throw line. Instead, the pass goes to Thrasher. Thrasher double teamed. He finds Braxton Jackson. Drives inside, off the glass, and good on a foul. Heads up move by Braxton Jackson, who has 8 points, and he'll go to the free throw line for 1. Cubs by 5 at 51-46 with 100 seconds left in the game. Jackson, 58% free throw shooter, will attempt 1.
Blue Jays foul number 34, Landon Flood, his fourth personal.
Free throw no good. Rebound clever, and a foul in backcourt. By the way, that last foul was on Landon Flood, his 4th.
Cubs foul number 3, Landon Thrasher, his second.
And this foul goes on Thrasher, his 2nd. Both teams had 5 team fouls. Not exactly sure what the conversation at the scorers table is about.
Adding 6 seconds to the clock.
They're adding 6 seconds to the clock, all right. So 1:36 to go, 4th quarter. Monett a 5-point lead, 51-46. 2 free throws for Kendall Piper. The 60% free throw shooter has not scored in the ball game. First free throw, good. (51-47). Monett by 4. Piper gets 1 more. Sophomore averaging 6 points per game. Second free throw, good. 2 big free throws by the Blue Jays to keep it close. Meeks in for Coots for Monett. 1 possession lead for the Cubs, up 3, 51-48. Full court press by the Blue Jays. Thrasher inbounds to Braxton Jackson, quickly double teamed. He finds Apostle, down to Brandt, 2-on-1. Brandt to the block, bank shot, good. Brandt has 22. 53-48, Monett by 5, 1:20 to go. Piper bouncing it to Peebles. Right side Robinson, back to Peebles. Bounce pass to Eli Bussard, back to Peebles. Deep 3 up, good. Peebles with 24. Timeout Clever with 1:03 to play. Monett 53, Clever 51 on MHSCubs.com and the YouTube channel Monett Cubs Live.
Founded in 1961, Bass Equipment provides the world's most complete line of rabbit and small animal equipment. For over 60 years, Bass Equipment continues to be the most experienced and knowledgeable manufacturer in the industry. Visit their website, bassequipment.com, or call 235-7557. Bass Equipment proudly manufactures their products at 607 17th Street in Monett.
We are Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance, and we're here for all of life's wins. Like when you get a new car, or new boat, or new driver, or when your son moves out but your mom moves in, or you find out you're expecting again, or when one rental property turns into 2, then 20, or you realize they're all in Tornado Alley. Life is full of life events. Make sure you have the right policy for each of life's wins.
See Lance Metlock, your Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent in Monett. And if you're in Missouri, he's got you covered.
Founded in 2002, 3D Corporate Solutions at 601 North 13th Street in Monett is one of the nation's leading providers of pet food ingredients. At the core of our business is a value-added, all-encompassing package not available anywhere else in the industry. Our partners choose us time and again because we resourcefully offer them a comprehensive array of products and services. Our team's professional experience allows 3D Corporate Solutions to create, produce, and manage all aspects of pet food ingredients for each unique partner's specific needs.
Monett by 2, full court press Clever. Cubs get it to Brandt. He missed it, gets the rebound back, and is fouled. Good job by Monett to break the full court press that time. Got 2 good looks.
Blue Jays foul number 34, Landon.
And that's 5 fouls on Landon Flood. He has fouled out with a season-high 11 points. He'll be replaced by Braxton Myers. Brant will go to the free throw line with 55 seconds to play, and Monett leading by just 2 at 53-51. Cubs are 15 of 21 from the foul line in the ball game. Clever 13 for 21. Brant's first free throw, no good. Logan Coots in for Landon Thrasher. Brant 22 points in the ball game on an 18-point per game average. Had 25 last night against Branson, including 6 threes. Second team all-conference a year ago. Free throw no good. Missed them both. The rebound to Robinson. 2 big misses by Brant. Clever's got the basketball, down 2, 47 seconds to play. Both teams are at 5 team fouls. If there's a held ball, the arrow favors the Blue Jays. Here's a whistle and a foul on Monett. That will go on Braxton Jackson. His 4th. To the free throw line, Xavier Robinson, who is just the 50% foul shooter, 16 of 32.
Xavier Robinson up the line.
41 seconds left. Monett by 2. Blue Jays at the free throw line. First one good. Robinson with 4. It's a 1-point lead for Monett, 53-52. Robinson will try to knock this one in for the tie. It would be the 9th tie of the ball game. Free throw is good. Timeout, Clever. We'll take a break, 41 seconds to play. Monett 53, Clever 53, back in a minute.
Bigger is Better, Lawrence County Record and Continuing the Monett Times is the new title of the weekly newspaper that now covers Berry County and Lawrence County. The advertisers, new readers, and original readers alike see the value in the merged product and its wealth of information. Subscription options include print edition, online edition, or both. Lawrence County Record can also handle your printing needs. Call 417-466-2185 or stop by 312 South Hickory Street in Mount Vernon or go online, lawrencecountyrecord.com.
Clever has never led in the second half. Their last lead in the second quarter at 17-15. There have been 9 ties in the ball game. 41 seconds to go here. We're tied at 53. Monett with the basketball, and Clever not in a full court press. They will pick up man-to-man. Miles Young into front court. Will the Cubs maybe try to hold for the last shot? Can they hang on to the ball that long? Here's Brant out near half court. Bounce pass to Miles Young. We're down to 27 seconds. If there is a held ball, the arrow favors Clever. Both teams are over 5 team fouls. Braxton Jackson looks over to head coach Andrew Ballack, and he calls for a timeout with 18.9 seconds to play, tied at 53, back in a minute.
If the American dream of homeownership is your dream too, it can become a reality with realistic goals, sound advice, careful planning, and a clear understanding of the costs involved. First State Bank's experienced mortgage lenders are available every day to answer your questions and guide you through this process and keep you informed before and after you've completed the mortgage closing. Need help planning your new home purchase? Contact First State Bank with locations in Purdy, Monett, Pierce City, and Cassville. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Well, crunch time here in Monett, tied 53-53. 18.9 seconds showing on the clock. Cubs have played just one overtime game this year. They lost at home to Neosho, 50-42 on December 17th. We'll see how the two teams play this one. Scoreboard has Monett with 1 timeout remaining. Clever 2 timeouts remaining. Again, both teams are over 5 team fouls. If there is a held ball, possession belongs to Clever. It will be Meeks to inbound. He'll go to Miles Young, and it looks like Monett's going to try to hold for the last shot. Tied at 53. Miles Young at half court, guarded by Braxton Myers. Man-to-man defense by the Blue Jays. Miles Young inside to Brant for the basket and the foul. They ran a play for Landon Brant, and he comes through. He's got 24 points. Foul on Kendall Piper, his 4th. Before Brant will shoot the free throw, timeout called by Clever with 5 seconds to play in the game. Monett by 2. We will be back with the finish.
At Circle M Meats, our mission is to provide and produce premium quality, sustainably sourced meats. We use our state-of-the-art dry aging facility to enrich the meat's natural flavor and elevate your dining experience. Circle M Meats offers excellent cuts of beef, pork, chicken, and wild-caught seafood. We offer the largest and finest assortment of dry-aged steaks in Missouri. Stop by 602 North 17th Street, across from Monett High School, or shop online, circlemmeats.com.
Bennett Wormington Funeral Home was established in 1946 on the foundation of personal, professional, and compassionate service to Monett and the surrounding communities. The mission of Bennett Wormington Funeral Home is to provide the highest quality of care to the families they serve. They are always available to sit down and discuss any needs you may have. Call 235-3141 or stop by Bennett Wormington Funeral Home at 216 2nd Street in Monett.
Monett 55, Clever 53. We're down to about 5 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The big basket by Brandt. Miles Young with the assist. Brandt will go to the free throw line for one. 5.1 seconds left in the game. Both teams, according to the scoreboard, have one timeout remaining. So if Brandt makes it, the lead goes to 3. If Brandt misses and Clever gets the rebound, they could call a timeout to try to set up one last play. Brandt with 24 points.
With one shot.
Had 25 in the loss to Branson last night. Takes a big deep breath. Takes a dribble. Free throw up. No good. Clever gets the rebound. They do not call timeout yet. Myers across half court. Peebles, 3 for the win. No good. Monett defeats the Clever Blue Jays 55-53 as the Cubs go past their win total of last year. 8 wins last year, now 9-8 with the victory tonight. Clever falls to 8-7 with the loss. This one doesn't go to overtime. The Cubs hang on for the 2-point win, 55-53. Our postgame show coming up in a moment.
As part of Apogee's architectural framing systems, the EFCO brand is excited for new opportunities to build on its commitments to technology, innovation, and total satisfaction by keeping pace with the evolving needs of its customers. We want you to be a part of our team in the Monett manufacturing facility. Apply online, efcocorp.com/aboutus/careers. Apogee's architectural framing systems is an equal opportunity employer.
Keep your property looking new with professional exterior cleaning services from Stay Clear. Need your windows cleaned? Do you need help with soft washing services? From roofs to driveways, Stay Clear is your preferred expert. They also offer professional pressure washing services that are sure to make your property shine. We are here to make your home or business look its best. See our 5-star reviews on Facebook. For your free estimate, call 417-669-5107 or go online to stayclearllc.com.
Take the guesswork out when you're looking to replace your HVAC system or looking to install your heating, ventilating, and air conditioning system for new residential or commercial construction. Hire the professionals at Shane's Heating and Air, family owned and operated since 1946. They specialize in geothermal and conventional HVAC systems. They feature Trane products for conventional systems and Bosch for ground source systems. Call Shane's Heating and Air, 417-235-6183. In business for over 75 years.
Don't drive with worn-out tires. Grand Tire has 4 convenient locations, including Joplin, Aurora, Cassville, and 408 East Commercial on Highway 37 in Pierce City. Grand Tire offers quality car, truck, light truck, and farm tires at competitive prices with fast, friendly service. For longer-lasting tires, remember to check the tire pressure frequently, inspect the tread depth, check for uneven tire wear, and regularly rotate your tires. For one of the area's largest selection of tires, stop in today at Grand Tire.
For 50 years at Jimmy Mitchell Motors, my family has been dedicated to making our customers the best deal. We work to combine a low price with a great selection of quality vehicles and top-rated customer service to give you the best buying experience. Our focus is to make sure you're satisfied with your purchase. That's what kept us in business for 50 years, and we're committed to continuing on that tradition. At Jimmy Mitchell Motors, we're serious when we say nobody beats our deal.
Coast to Coast is proud to carry Steel equipment, and we're proud that much of Steel's legendary gasoline-powered outdoor equipment from trimmers to chainsaws is built right here in America, working as hard as you do to get the job done. Coast to Coast, 500 South Kyler in Monett. A majority of steel gasoline-powered units sold in the United States are built in the United States from domestic and foreign parts and components.
Final score in this one, Monett 55, Clever 53. Cubs improved to 9-8. Clever falls to 8-7. It was close all the way. Cubs and the Blue Jays were tied 7-7 at the end of the first quarter. Monett outscored Clever by 5 in the second quarter, 17-12, to take the 5-point lead into the locker room at halftime, 24-19. Clever never led in the second half, although we were tied at 29 in the third quarter, 46-53 in the fourth quarter. Monett outscored Clever in the third, 18-15. In the fourth quarter, Clever outscored Monett 19-13. Again, they got the game tied at 53 after being down by 9 at one point in the quarter, but Landon Brandt getting a nice pass from Miles Young, scoring with 5 seconds left in the ballgame to give the Cubs the 55-53 victory. Brandt finishes with 24 points in the ballgame. Alex Meeks in double figures with 11. Braxton Jackson with 8. Logan Coots with 6. 3 for Miles Young and 3 for Landon Thrasher. For the Blue Jays, Lucas Peoples had 24, and he got a pretty good look at what would have been a game-winning 3 at the end, but it did not go. Also in double figures for Clever, Landon Flood with a season-high 11 points. Xavier Robinson had 5. Caleb Butts with 4. Eli Bussard also with 4. 3 points for Braxton Myers and 2 points for Kendall Piper. Cubs win at 55-53. Monett 15 of 24 from the free throw line tonight. Clever 15 of 23 from the free throw line, so a 1 point difference, or one free throw more attempted than Monett. Monett over Clever. The Cubs go to the free throw line 24 times, Clever 23 times. Both teams make 15, but turns out to be just a 2 point margin in this one, 55-53 Monett. We'll continue our post-game show in a moment.
At Tyson Foods, we embrace the diversity of our team members, customers, stakeholders, and consumers, their unique backgrounds, experiences, thoughts, and talents. Everyone is valued and appreciated for their distinct contributions. Our team members' health and wellness is very important to us. We believe in helping our team members thrive inside and outside of the workplace. Check out TysonFoodsCareers.com. Tyson Foods Monett is an equal opportunity employer.
When you're dealing with life's ups and downs, it helps to know the ins and outs of insurance. At Farmers Insurance, the Scott Smith Agency, we offer a wide range of home, auto, life, and commercial insurance policies to help meet your specific needs. Call Scott at 417-737-7444 or stop by 103 East Cleveland in Monett and let him put a policy in place for you to be covered for life's most unexpected moments. Don't forget to ask about the Jack Henry and Cox Health discounts.
Families that play together stay together. At Play Power, we're a family of brands dedicated to enabling people of all ages to experience the power of play. Together, we're a world leader in producing premier recreation equipment, from commercial playgrounds to floating boat docks. We believe in providing fun, safe play solutions to our customers. Join us at Play Power on Highway 60 in Monett. Go to playpower.com, click on careers to see the current career job listings. Play Power is an equal opportunity employer.
Find your freedom, leave the banking to us. When you bank with Freedom Bank of Southern Missouri, we want you to spend more time doing what you love and less time worrying about your day-to-day banking. From our free mobile banking app to local helpful personal banking representatives, Freedom Bank strives to exceed your expectations of a hassle-free local banking experience. Banking on freedom for generations to come. Freedom Bank of Southern Missouri, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Shop from the comfort of your own home and let us do the grocery shopping for you. Price Cutter, curbside, local, fast, fresh. Price Cutter makes your life easier with convenient and easy online and phone-in grocery shopping. Order online, by phone, or download our app, Shop Price Cutter. Fill your order, reserve your time slot, pay online. Goodbye shopping cart. Hello convenience. Price Cutter, keeping it local since 1967.
Monett gets the 2 point win over the Clever Blue Jays tonight, 55-53, joined by winning head coach Andrew Ballack, a team last year that went 8-19. After 17 games, you were 9-8. You've surpassed last year's win total. This was not easy. You knew it would not be easy. Had a tough loss to Branson last night, didn't play well. And You never gave up the lead in the second half. It was tied at 29, tied at 46-53, but you never gave up the lead. How important was that?
Yeah, that was big. We never gave them that full momentum, getting the lead. Like I said, we said in pregame, Clever plays hard, and they're going to fight. They're going to fight to the end, and we knew it was going to be a hard-fought battle. A few times we had some 6, 8-point leads. I wish we would have pushed them to 12 or 14, but that's okay. We survived. We survived and came out with a victory.
Just one of the many positive aspects of the ballgame, right? In the second quarter, when you led 24-19 at halftime, you went 7 for 7 from the free throw line in the second quarter. You knew you were going to get to the free throw line a lot. There was both fouls a lot of ways. Both teams attempted a combined 47 free throws. You finished 15 of 24, but just tell me about making your free throws, especially in the first half.
Yeah, 100%. That was big, making them early, giving us that 5-point cushion going into half. We got to make them late. Got to make the free throws late. Those are when they really could come back to bite you. But getting to the line 24 times is always great. We know we have size advantage for some teams against some teams, so that's an emphasis for us, getting downhill or throwing it in there to our big guys and scoring at the rim or getting to the free throw line. So I would love for us to make more than 15 out of 24, but that's all right.
Andrew, you always tell me you kind of look for a game in the mid-50s. Well, 55, 53 is about as mid-50 as you can get. Tell me about your zone defense tonight.
Yeah, it was pretty good. It was really good. They struggled to shoot from the perimeter. We took number 3 and number 21 away from the perimeter like we talked about pregame. They started to carve us up a little bit down low, hitting those guys in the high post, hitting high-low a little bit. They were figuring it out, making some adjustments. But then the zone, we stick with it. We stick with it because we have length in there. As long as we run shooters off the line and wall up at the rim, then we're going to live with the result most nights.
When it's 53-53, you've got the basketball. Tell me what play you called.
Yeah, it's actually a play we used to run last year a lot. I don't want to give the name up, but
that's all right.
We used to run it last year a lot. We haven't actually ran it this year, so
I'll tell you, it was a great pass from Miles Young that set that up.
A great pass, great execution. The guys went at the right time when I told them to go, and then great pass, like I said, and then great finish at the rim by Landon. So it's big time when a group can go from the huddle with 18 seconds left in the game. See what I drew up on the whiteboard and take it out there and execute exactly how we have envisioned as a coaching staff. So it was good to see. So props to my group who executed the play at the end.
First quarter was like pulling teeth. It was 7-7 at the end of the first quarter. I mean, the defense for both teams was really good.
It was. It was really good. Our zone defense was good. So they had some very long possessions.
Yeah.
And then we were just struggling to put it in the hoop. I think it was 2-2 for a while.
Yeah, it was.
I turned and looked at my staff. I said, "Well, at least we're both struggling, and not just us." But yeah, our defense was good. Their defense was good. So it was good to open it up a little bit in the second quarter.
Yeah. Well, let's talk about Landon. 25 points last night, 6 threes, 24 tonight, including a 3. But again, got the game-winning basket with 5 seconds to go. But he's just been really good offensively the last few games.
Yeah, he has been really good offensively, like you mentioned. When he has 25 points and he's able to hit 5, 6 threes like last night, it's good. And then when he may be struggling from the three-point line, or maybe just not getting the same looks from the three-point line, so his ability to adjust and go inside, score at the rim, get to the foul line. He's a great player for us. Obviously, we hang our hat on him offensively every night. So, hopefully he keeps going for the next 10 or so games left.
Very proud of Alex Meeks and his play off the bench. Double figures last night. Meeks with 11 points, double figures tonight with 11 points, and 9 of those came in that big second quarter.
Yeah. He brings a spark. He brings a spark for us off the bench. I like keeping him right where he's at. So if we are struggling a little bit, offensively, defensively, hustle, effort, whatever it is, he usually brings us a good energy boost and also creates a bit of a mismatch because he has the ability to finish down low with the trees and also rip drive from 15 feet out and not just back to the basket guy. So he makes it hard for 4s and 5s who have to guard him and defend him on the perimeter. So he does a lot of really, really good things for us. He brings the ball up the court on the press. At times he scores, he rebounds. So he's kind of do it all type of guy for us. So I'm really proud of him tonight, really excited for him.
Mike McClure visiting with Monett head basketball coach Andrew Ballack. The Cubs win it by 2 over the Clever Blue Jays, 55-53. Braxton Jackson, a season-high 8 points. A young man that doesn't seem to score a lot, but you needed those tonight. He had 4 fouls, kept him in the ball game, and again, coming off the bench, talk about his role.
Yeah, he's another guy who can bring a spark off the bench. Defensively, we put him up in that zone so he can kind of heat ball handlers up, and then we fall back into our 2-3 zone. So it just makes the guards have to handle a little bit of pressure because he has that ability to make them go a little faster than they want. But he's been really good for us the last 4 or 5 games, accepting his role, embracing his role, and then excelling in his role. So that's good. It's great for him. It's good for him to get the not that he cares about the individual success, but it's good for him to have an 8-point night to get rewarded for his hustle and effort defensively. So really proud of him, really proud of the entire group.
Guards still need to work on a full court press and not turning it over, being strong and smart with your passes.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of times we telegraph the pass. We put the ball above our head a lot, and pump, ball fake, and then throw it. And guys' hands are up and active, and they get deflections. So that's just stuff we need to work on. Not stuff we're incapable of doing. Just need to work on. Take that ball from above your head and put it down below your waist in a little triple threat position. And so then you're able to not get it stolen and step through and handle that pressure a little bit. But it's hard. It's tough. They press. They do a good job.
Yeah.
They do a good job making you catch it in bad spots. Usually when we can get it out of it, we can get a shot we want. But it's just stuff we'll have to continue to work on, and they did a great job adjusting at times.
Clever reminds me a lot of Monett. Sean Price is in his 2nd season. They won 11 games last year. They're going to get past that again this year. You can just tell they've got a really good basketball team. Now, coming up Friday, maybe the toughest opponent on your schedule, the Bolivar Liberators at Bolivar. And they got to the championship games of the Blue and Gold tournament. Robbie Hoig, a really, really good basketball coach. But again, you play teams like Bolivar to get you ready for the next 6 ball games, which are all conference games. East Newton, Cassville, Nevada, Aurora, Mack County, and Lamar. You just got to go play hard. Let the chips fall where they may. But the key thing is play hard and play smart.
Exactly, yeah. I mean, Bolivar's a great team. Great team, well coached, really, really good, having a lot of success. So, I mean, we go in there, we do what we do, we focus on ourselves, and play as hard as we can, give it everything we have, and then we live with the result. I told our guys in the locker room before we walked up here, we got to go to a tough Bolivar, long road trip to end the week, but then we get a weekend and a long week before we play East Newton on next Friday. So that's really, really good for our group. We have some little bumps and bruises, as everybody does, but a few bumps and bruises, a few things to clean up offensively and defensively going into that conference stretch, which is a big stretch. Everybody can beat everybody. A lot of even teams, so which is what you want. I mean, I'd rather play in a 55-53 game than a 55-23 game. It's fun. The crowd's into it. Even though my blood pressure might not enjoy it as much, but it's fun. It's fun. You're going to be on the right side of those. You're going to be on the wrong side of them sometimes. But that's what it's about, and that's what this conference is. So that's the stretch we're about to get into.
I want to ask about Amelia's blood pressure, where hers goes to.
I know. She's sitting behind the bed. She's probably boiling back there. Her blood pressure's probably boiling, but she stays calm for what I can tell. Me, maybe not so much. And maybe she isn't. I don't know. I don't always have the greatest.
I don't know. She was pretty cool in her playing days.
Yeah. Her playing
not much got to her.
Yeah, exactly. She keeps the same composure right now. So, ultimately, great win for our group. Really, really excited. Those games right there are what help you in that late January, and then all the way through February, rolling into March. Winning a 2-point game. I mean, losing 2-point games are equally as beneficial, but finding that way to win those just pays dividends for us moving forward.
Very happy for you and your coaching staff. I mean, it's not a given. You're always going to increase win total from year 1 to year 2. Some coaches do, some coaches don't. And again, 17 games into this one, you've got your 9th win. You have got this program going in the right direction. I know sometimes it's a slow process, but you are moving it in the right direction.
Yeah, 100%. And it's not me. It's our coaching staff, our guys, our kids buying in. our administration and everybody believing in us. And we just try to preach the right things every day. Keep doing the same thing, keep fighting, keep working, keep getting better day by day. And then ultimately, I mean, wins are great, but you live with the result as long as you're doing the right thing every day. So my staff is great. And my players even better. Just buying into what we ask them to do, and going out there and doing it every night. You see our freshmen in our JV games. Freshmen, they won a pretty handily game, but our JV won a 1-point game as well. So, and they just keep fighting, they keep playing, they do what we ask. So just seeing that buy-in is the reward that coaches want. Makes and misses is not so important. Yeah, we want to win a ball game, but the buy-in and doing what we ask to the best of their ability is all a coach can ever ask for. So extremely proud of the group and excited for the direction that we are going.
We will see you Friday night in Bolivar.
Sounds good. Looking forward to it.
Andrew Ballick joining us on the postgame show. Cubs win at 55-53. Back to wrap it up in a minute.
At Marionville Power Sports, we are power sports enthusiasts and excited to help you experience the fun and adventure that a quality Kawasaki or Yamaha vehicle can bring into your life. We're a full-service dealership with a large new and pre-owned inventory. Our friendly and knowledgeable sales, financing, service, and parts department are ready to offer superior service and selection. Call Marionville Power Sports at 417-258-2544 or stop by 225 South US Highway 60 in Marionville.
Since our founding in 1966, our mission at the CPA Group has been to serve our clients with the right tools and knowledge to help them succeed. We provide client support that is unequaled. Our team gives us a significant competitive advantage, combining exceptional experience and knowledge with a genuine devotion to client service. Get the accounting and tax services you need from the professionals at the CPA Group, 217 4th Street in Monett and 472 State Highway 76 in Cassville.
Wintech, with facilities in Monett and Cassville, is an employee-owned company specializing in the building materials industry. Wintech's product lines range from vinyl and aluminum window systems to HVAC doors and commercial louvers. Our newest divisions consist of installation and testing services and logistics. If becoming a part of an employee-owned company is for you, feel free to stop by Wintech's Monett office at 201 Industrial Drive or go to wintechinc.com and click on the Careers tab. Wintech is an equal opportunity employer.
Do you need a lawyer's advice? Are you having legal difficulties? Randall, Mosry, and Randall at 405 East Broadway in Monett are general practice attorneys specializing in personal injury and criminal law. They have a solid reputation as effective legal practitioners and possess over 80 years of combined experience on which to draw. You can depend on Randall, Mosry, and Randall to get the best possible results. To improve your outcome, call 235-8688. The choice of a lawyer is an important decision and should not be based solely on advertisement.
We all make plans for the future, but car accidents, break-ins, and unexpected fires can disrupt those plans. At Shelter Insurance, our agents help design insurance plans that work for you and help protect what matters most. Shelter Insurance. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
Ask Andy Brandt about Shelter's auto, home, and life options.
Industrial Machine and Engineering Company has been a part of the Monett community since 1982. Their commitment to investing in people and equipment has enabled steady growth and added services to customers. With a modern, clean, full-service manufacturing facility, IMAC has the right equipment and processes that allow quick setups to small to medium-sized lots and use tooling designed just for this type of production. Specializing in precision, IMAC, 1716 North 9th Street in Monett.
I'm Brad Hawkins with Quick Draw Gun in Monett, Missouri. I would personally like to invite you to come see us. You will find our staff very knowledgeable with a customer-friendly attitude. You'll be treated fairly with accurate information and an honest deal. Our staff does not earn commission, but they'd love a chance to earn your business. You'll find us in Monett just off Highway 60 on Kyler Street, a block south of Taco Bell. I personally guarantee your satisfaction and stand behind everything we sell and service.
Back one final time in Monett, the Cubs defeating the Clever Blue Jays 55-53. Monett now 9-8 on the year. Clever falls to 8-7 with the loss. But again, Sean Price doing a really good job in his second year for the Blue Jays. He's got a hard-nosed basketball team. They're going to win a lot of basketball games in January and February, and he's doing a really good job. This was a hard-earned win for the Cubs tonight. Monett with a 9-point lead early fourth quarter. Clever got it tied at 46. Cubs win a 5-point lead, 53-48. Clever scores 5 straight to tie it at 53, but then Landon Brandt gets the game winner with 5 seconds to go in the ball game. Lucas Peoples missed a possible game-winning 3 for Clever. The final shot of the ball game as the Cubs hang on for a 55-53 win. Clever will be at Ava on Friday. Monett will be at Bolivar on Friday. That will be our next basketball broadcast here on MHSCubs.com. Our thanks to Monett coach Andrew Ballack and to Clever head coach Sean Price for their help prior to tonight's game. Thank you to all of our sponsors for making our live and archive coverage possible. We cannot do these broadcasts without the support of the advertisers. To our listeners, please go into the sponsor's place of business. Tell them you heard their ad on MHSCubs.com and how much you appreciate their support of high school athletics. Thanks to the folks in Monett for the courtesies extended to us. The Superintendent, Dr. Mark Drake, High School Principal, Dr. Isaac Suter, and the Athletic Director, Ty Gates. We'll join you Friday night from Bolivar, the Cubs and the Bolivar Liberators. Pregame at around 6:45 or so, and they'll start the freshman games at 4:30 on Friday, so we'll join you around the 7 o'clock hour. 24 points for Landon Brandt. Alex Meeks in double figures with 11. Clever was led by Lucas Peoples with 24. Landon Flood had a season-high 11. Final score, Monett 55, Clever 53. This is Mike McClure saying thank you so much for joining us. Good night from Monett High School.
You've been listening to Monett High School Sports on MHSCubs.com. Tonight's game was sponsored by Vaughn Dirtworks, ASI Architectural Systems Incorporated, Nestle Road and Roberts, Race Brothers Farm and Home Supply, Davis & Son, Bass Equipment, Lance Metlock, Missouri Farm Bureau, 3D Corporate Solutions, Lawrence County Record, Marionville Power Sports, First State Bank, Circle M Meats, Bennett Wormington Funeral Home, EFCO, Stay Clear, Wild Wild Lights, Shane's Heating and Air, Grand Tire, Jimmy Mitchell Motors, Coast to Coast, Tyson Foods, Scott Smith Farmers Insurance, Play Power, Freedom Bank of Southern Missouri, Price Cutter, the CPA Group, Wintech, Randall Mosry and Randall, Andy Brandt Shelter Insurance, Industrial Machine and Engineering Company, Quick Draw Gun, Morton Buildings, Buchanan Funeral Home, Great Dave's Coffee, Crown Double K Realty, Monett Mufflers and More, Kay's Floral Affair and Gardens, High Five Sports Grill, Jack Henry, Jim Bass Electric and Refrigeration, Jamie Lenz, Joe's Tree Service, Home Shield Pest Control, The Washery Laundromat, Sonic Drive-In, Danae's Virtual Desk, Rollo Insurance, Schreiber Foods, Lili Asian Buffet and Dining, Cox Health, Monett Athletic Booster Club, Remax Properties, Blouse Family Dentistry, Windmill Ridge Golf Course, Prime Cut, Jim Haston, Edward Jones, Tombstone Solutions, Advanced Jiffy Machine Products, and K Concrete. MHSCubs.com is a division of McClure Broadcasting, LLC. For an up-to-date broadcast schedule, as well as to listen to the archived broadcast of this game, go to MHSCubs.com. Thanks for listening.
See ya.